everybody, welcome back to Not Just Any RPG. We're playing Call of Cthulhu again, Masks of Nyarlathotep. This week Princeton is not here with us. The player is on a bit of a vacation as summer comes to an end. But we do have Merrick back from her summer job. So with us we have Amelia Greenwald, played by Emma D, Arthur McKenzie, played by Gabriel, Jack Douglas, played by Gavin, Merrick, played by Emma N, Sam Starwood, played by Anthony, and Sir Harold Godfrey, played by Luke. So, I guess real quick, thank you, Syrinscape, for letting us use your sounds and music and stuff. If you guys have a campaign in any system, go ahead and check out the sounds on there. They're really helpful to immerse players in the game. And thank you, Milo Paulus, for the theme song you just heard 20 seconds ago. All right. We have a recap from Arthur for last week.
Alrighty. Here's my recap. Dear Diary, it's been a while since I've written to you. Last I wrote, I was back home in Great Britain, where I was recreating artifacts. Now I'm here in Egypt, where I've come into contact with some scary things. Being approached by the Black Pharaoh, or Mr. Pharaoh as I know him, has given me some clarity on what I truly want to do in this life. Yesterday, we learned about what this rock I was given is. It's some sort of seal to keep out undead? I don't really know. The problem is, we only have half of it. Not quite sure how to find the other half, but our friend Dr. Kapoor said he'd find Jen Hoyflem. So hopefully he has some information to help us out. Aside from that, we had a very close encounter with death while investigating the pyramid. A number of animal-headed humans attacked us. After narrowly defeating them, we saw that Omar al-Shakti was with some people, one of which he might have even killed. At least by the sounds of it. Not wanting to be caught, we escaped while we had the chance. As the leader of the cult of the Black Pharaoh here in Egypt, I think it was best that we did not mess with him, especially after our encounter with the cult leaders in London. It sounded like he needed the necklace and crown that we stole to bring Nyarlathotep back to life. This means that we needed to immediately discard the item safely. If Nyarlathotep is brought back, I'm afraid we don't stand a chance. As someone who deals with criminals as a profession, this has been way more terrifying than anything I could have ever dreamed of. I think that perhaps it would be best for me to return home after this adventure.
All right.
And log, yeah.
With that, we rejoin our characters as they leave the Mycerinus pyramid after overhearing Omar al-Shakti kill a man who basically just said something back to him when he asked who lost the artifacts of Queen Nitocris, and then tell all of his people to look out for our investigators, because he has an inkling that they might be involved after England. So you all leave the pyramid out back into the night eventually, and sneak back to the city, and walk back to the hotel. Is there anything you guys want to say to each other on the way back?
That was a bit of a
We should have
close
rented some
encounter.
camels.
Godfrey, I don't think that camels are in pyramids. I don't think you can find them in pyramids.
I'm talking about this ridiculous walk back.
Oh.
Walking is good for you, especially in the cool Egyptian night.
Not when you're bleeding.
Yeah, I got a little bit of little bit damage over here as well. It's not feeling great.
Yeah, you guys are really fucked up.
Thank you, Godfrey. I'm glad you were able to tell me something I already knew.
Very prescient, as always.
No problem, Mr. Douglas.
So what should we do with these artifacts we have?
I mean,
Well,
So-
not give it to them. I'm keeping
Oh.
them.
yeah, it might just be best to hold on to them. Make sure no one else can get them.
I would have said that we should probably try and burn them or something completely. Make sure that they cannot be stolen from again.
We could throw him in the Nile. It's not too far away.
Someone could fish it out of the Nile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
They have a
was
way to
thinking-
track it.
I was thinking of a method that we could use to completely destroy it rather than just temporarily discard it.
Like, we could melt it down, but it'd be hard to convince someone to melt down an ancient artifact.
We do have a lot of money
But let's just hold
between
on
all
to
of us. Yeah, for right now, I think that's our best way to go. I, for one, would really like to find some sort of hospital. I need to
I
check on my
agree.
baby.
I also agree.
I would, if you wouldn't mind, I would like to join you, Miss Greenwald.
The search for the hospital.
Yes.
I think
And
we should all
the-
go and do that.
We should probably
And
come up
the-
with a reason why we're all needing to go to the hospital together.
Well,
I mean, we're injured.
yeah, kind of
Okay.
have this giant injury right here. Kind of need to
It
get
is
that
also Egypt.
sorted out before we do
Yeah.
anything else.
We were attacked by youths.
Yeah.
There.
Which is Utes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mischievous youths.
Egypt is clearly not very safe to stay in, so I think that we need to find a little safe haven, rest there, and then go about our merry way.
So, are all of you headed to the hospital, or are those of you who are uninjured heading to sleep in a bed for the night in the hotel?
I was gonna sleep in a bed.
What does a hospital do again?
All it does is, if they're treating current injuries, I've been giving people a D3 just back of hit points. But if you're like not injured, then you need to spend some time there, more than like a night, to get hit points back.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the hotel then.
Okay.
So we all get a D6 or D3.
Yep, all of you get a D3 of hit points back.
Nice.
Godfrey, in the morning, the phone rings in your room.
Hello?
Hello, sir. You have a man from America on the line. He says he funds something for you.
A Yankee, huh? Patch him through.
Okay. It takes a moment, but you hear a man on the other line. Hello, Sir Godfrey. Are you there?
Who's calling?
It wasn't Kensington. It was the other guy. Oh my God. What can't I remember his name?
Barrington or something?
No, Barrington was in England. This is a
Oh,
guy
right,
from
right,
America. Sorry, Carlton Ramsey.
Ah, Ramsey. Yes, this is Godfrey. This is Harold. Nice to hear from you.
Yes. Well, you wouldn't mind telling Princeton to stop sending me letters to send to Merrick. He knows like I don't keep track of her, right?
You can't really tell Princeton not to do anything. Kind of just doesn't listen.
Well,
But I'll see what I can do.
okay. Well, he sent me quite a large number of letters. I'm not sure if he would want me to tell you exactly how many, but it's too many.
I think one is too many.
So, but please do that. On that note, however, Merrick should be arriving in Egypt today to meet up with you. She's taken care of her previous business and is now available and should be arriving this morning.
Well, that's good news. It's nice to have more competent members of the team coming back.
You could probably meet her at the train station around 10 or 10:30.
10 or 10:30, very well. I'll start the welcoming party. Thank you for letting me know.
Sure thing. And Godfrey, make sure you're getting the receipts for these hotels so I can pay all of you back.
I'll tell the less financially independent of our group to do that.
Sure thing. I'll talk to you later, Godfrey.
Yes, very good.
Click.
Everyone's in the hospital except for Arthur.
Yeah, real quick, does anybody know if Princeton was injured? Like, would he have gone to the hospital?
I think everyone was injured except for me and Arthur.
Yeah, he had a major wound.
I remember he almost died.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
He almost died.
Definitely injured.
Yeah, because there was a miscommunication about whether 10 was his max hit points or his current, right? Okay. So yeah, Princeton's also went to the hospital last night. Jack, you, a nurse comes into your room in the morning. Okay. And she...
Now, how early in the morning is this?
It's like, you're awake. You're probably like
Okay.
reading a newspaper or something.
Okay.
Or this was, you've been awake long enough that you might be. I'm not going to tell you what your character's doing. But,
I was gonna say, Jack is a little bit of a sleep-in guy, so...
So you made yourself, Gavin? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
But...
Not quite to the extent of sleeping until noon, but...
So a nurse comes into the room. She's holding a piece of paper. And she says, you came in with, the man with the wrappings on his face, right?
Yes, ma'am. What... Is there something wrong with him?
Well, he's not here anymore, but he left this note. I assume it's for your group. I mean, he's lucky that I saw you come in, and I'm here this late. Usually I do the night shift, and I'm gone by now. But sorry for the horse in the room.
That's a bit unexpected, but thank you for bringing in this letter. When did he leave? Do you know?
I have no idea. I came in. I was finishing up some other things. I went in to check on him, and he was gone. And there was just this note.
Okay.
She hands it to you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I have to get home, and so she leaves.
Yes.
The note, it's short, it's sweet, it's to the point. I've got something to take care of and have to think about what happens now. If I do come back, I'll see you soon. But if I don't, it was nice knowing you. Very dramatic, but very short and to the point.
Yeah, that sounds like Princeton for you.
Well, usually it's dramatic and not to the point, but yes. So here we go. What, Godfrey, are you gonna head to the hospital and let them know, or are you gonna let them rest it and bring Arthur to go pick up Merrick?
10:30 in the morning, I'm just gonna go with Arthur to pick up Merrick, if Arthur wants to come.
Okay.
I'll join you.
All right, so you two head over to the train station that you arrived in after you got on the boat to come to Egypt, and then you got on the train from there and came to Cairo. And around 10:15, 10:20, a train pulls into the station.
Okay, well, wait a minute. Before we do the happy reunion, I gotta tell Arthur how it's gonna go down right now.
Okay.
All
I'll
right,
let
I'm
you know.
listening.
As you see the train coming up, you turn to Arthur.
Okay, Arthur. So here's what we're gonna do. No twitching, no sudden movements. Alright. Miss Merrick is one of the most hyper-competent people on our team. And don't mess with her. She's a cold-blooded bastard. She'll kill you. She doesn't care.
Alrighty then.
So there's my warning. Yeah, she's the scariest member of our crew, Arthur.
I'll definitely take that into consideration.
Alright, that was it.
Okay. After a moment or two, you see some people come off the train. There are people off to the side getting ready to get on the emptied train. You see Merrick get off. Well, Harold does. Arthur hasn't seen her before.
Yeah.
Harold, you see Merrick get off the train. You wave her down. Merrick, there is Harold standing there. None of your other friends are around, but there's a man who is standing next to Harold, who you've never seen before.
Merrick, over here!
Harold! Godfrey! My good man.
My good woman.
It is so good to see you.
Put her there.
For sure. Firm handshake as always.
It's been years. Or it's felt like it.
It has felt like years, let me tell you.
How long has it been, like, canonically? 3 months?
It's been like a month and a half.
Feels like decades.
Feels like a century, Godfrey.
You've written how many books in that time?
Ah, yes, Merrick. This is my good man, Arthur McKenzie. Recently joined the
Arthur
crew in Britain.
McKenzie. Nice
Nice
to
to
meet you,
meet
good
ya.
sir. Nice to
Same.
meet you. I see we got another accented person here.
Yes,
Indeed.
from Scotland.
Ah, nice. Old Scots. Better than the Yanks.
Says the Yank.
Very true.
Hey, I never said I was a Yankee. Well, it's good
If
to
Jack were
see you.
there,
It's
he'd be
good to see you.
furious.
It's good to see you.
Where's everyone else? Where's the group?
In the hospital.
Oh no, what happened?
This group cannot handle a fight without you here, Merrick. That's what
Oh.
happened.
Oh no. Oh no.
It was just a little bit of trouble last night.
Just a little bit. They're all
If
in the
Arthur-
hospital.
If
Just a
Arthur didn't
tiny
know
bit.
his way around a rifle, we'd all be dead by now.
Oh no. Well,
Come,
please.
Merrick, come. Let me
Please
hire
take me
somebody
to
to move your luggage.
Oh, that'd be
I'll tell you a
wonderful.
good hospital. Let's go to the hospital real quick though.
Oh, I guess you guys.
Everyone's dying to see you.
I guess you
Make sure
guys
those-
also would have Mahmood with you.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Mahmood's there as well. He waves at you. but
Mahmood!
Doesn't say anything, Merrick.
Mahmood. 15 pounds if you move her luggage into the hospital. Tell her that they have a new guest.
Why is she
do you
Did I
mean
say
the- do you mean
hospital
the
or hotel?
You
They
said
both start with
hospital.
H. They both start with H. Close enough.
Same difference.
Are you going to be able to find your way to the hospital?
Totally. Can I?
Maybe.
Let's do it.
If you went there with them last night, you should be able to feel your way out to get there.
Oh, I'm too excited to care. Let's go.
Okay, so
All right.
Mahmood takes off with your luggage, back to the hotel they've been staying in, and you guys walk out into the busy, bustling streets of Cairo. The streets near the train station are always bustling, absolutely full of people. Merrick, you pass by several people who are working from stands, trying to sell you something. They try and get your attention as you walk past. A guy on a motorcycle drives past down like the very middle of the street because everywhere around him is just completely full of pedestrians. Eventually, it takes a bit longer than if you had Mahmoud, but eventually you're able to make your way to the hospital. And you wait around for a little bit for your compatriots to get cleared. And they all meet you in the by the front door.
I need a chair. Forgot how hot it was in Egypt. Oh, I wasn't built for walking, Merrick.
Oh, yeah, it is very toasty outside, as one may say.
You guys should have.
Very different change of pace from where I've been in the States.
Oh, wait, is everyone here right now?
If you guys
Or are we
wanted
just
to have
at
a
the
scene,
hospital?
yeah. You guys are just. If you want to do a scene before they come out, then yeah, sure.
No, let's have a strategy meeting with everyone present, Merrick. You know I'm not the brains of this operation.
I understand.
Okay. After a few minutes, the three of them come out and meet you in the hotel lobby.
They're gonna wheel
hotel
us out in
hospital?
wheelchairs.
You mean the hospital
Wheels
lobby?
start squeaking.
Yeah, I thought I just said the lobby. Did I say hotel lobby?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Godfrey started it, if that's the case.
Wow.
Well, Jack Douglas would be walking out. I could understand if Amelia wanted to get a wheelchair.
On a wheelchair. They deserve a wheelchair.
Oh my gosh, she's crippled.
Alright, are we all here?
Yeah, we're all here.
Where's Phillips?
It's so good to see you.
I don't know, where is Phillips?
Well, I got a letter from him this morning. One of the nurses brought it by, and it was very brief. It basically was just saying that he needed to take care of some other business, and that he hopes to see us in the future, but if not, then I guess it's his final goodbye. I don't know, Princeton can be kind of traumatic like that.
I
Kind of
think
suspicious. Who just
thinking
escapes
back
the
on my
hospital?
phone call, it's probably for the best.
Yeah, probably. I don't know
Sounds
what this
like it.
phone call entailed, but I wouldn't expect anything other than how Princeton is.
Princeton has been struggling since Peru, Merrick.
I received his very last letter because that's when I was, officially able to see this. And yeah, it did sound like some troubling mess that y'all had gotten into.
Well, that wasn't even the worst of it for him, I don't think. I mean, it was pretty bad, but it's too long of a story for me to remember everything, to be honest. But all I remember is that he's been struggling.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm sorry I wasn't there. The man I was hunting down, he had kidnapped my niece, and I had to go rescue her. So I'm very sorry that I wasn't there, but
Sounds
I'm
like
glad
quite
I'm
the
here now.
adventure.
We're glad
Yeah.
to have you now, and we're glad to have some extra firepower, because Princeton doesn't do much. He just sort of... he's there for moral support.
I see.
So,
That was very kind of you, Mr.
yes. Like, I'm not gonna be an asshole.
To
As much as I don't like
say that he can even offer moral support was very kind.
Yeah.
Well, what next?
That is indeed the question, Mr. Douglas. What next?
Also, does my major wound go away or no?
It goes away at the end of a week. I let you make at the end of every week, as long as you've been fairly
That's fair,
comfortable.
okay.
I let you make a con check, and that's how you get hit points back. If you make an extreme success on that, it gets rid of your major wound. Also, if you're at half or more HP, is the other way.
Yep. I lost my major wound.
And so that means that you guys will get 1 hit point back per day. now that you've lost your major wound.
Huh.
Well, if you guys, as in if Gavin has, I don't know.
Wait, do I roll it now or?
Yes,
No,
that's
I
it.
was. You rolled
Well,
the
having-
D3 for spending the night in the hospital, and then if you get
Contract is at
what's that?
every week. Yeah, the contract's every week. We just get
Yes.
D3 for health. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I have a question
Um,
for you.
Yes,
Can I perform psychoanalysis on myself?
sure.
I'm not sure how that would work though, because like the way it's supposed to work is like I have to beat like someone else's dice roll from the sounds of it.
Roll the
Uh,
dice.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
just roll it twice. What are you rolling it against for somebody else?
Oh no, it's for myself.
Right. No, but I'm saying like if you were to roll it against somebody else, what does it say that they would roll?
It said like a therapist or psychiatrist. And if I beat them, then I get sanity back.
Oh, I see. Okay, so that's
Is-
if you're okay.
Do you have to be insane for that? Is my question. Like, do I have to be
So-
insane to perform that, or
No. So here's what that is. Here's what that's talking about. If you are the patient, right, then and you want to get therapy, right? You want to get help to increase your sanity.
Yep.
You would have someone. You would roll against your therapist, your psychologist, and I mean that rule seems pretty harsh, but you have to beat them in a roll-off in order to actually get the benefit. You being the therapist for yourself,
yeah?
in the way that therapy was probably done back then. I don't maybe not actually.
I mean, it's worth a shot.
Because psychotherapy is like you're trained to be like a therapist or whatever. So it's like, yeah, I don't think so. You can do it for somebody else if you want, but
Hey, anyone want some sanity?
Nah, I'm good.
If you're offered.
Yeah, I'll try helping someone's. I guess I'll try helping Godfrey's sanity.
so you guys. So what we'll do is you guys, as you're walking around, will talk about things and talk through things, and Arthur, you'll take notes, and at the end of today, you guys can do that roll off and see if Godfrey actually gains anything.
All right, yeah. I just feel like I have to use it at some point. So
Yeah.
Can we fix dog cam?
Oh, Aries walked off camera.
Yeah.
All right. Back to the game at hand. What are you guys discussing before you leave the hospital?
Well, Amelia, I heard you were pregnant.
Yes. About 12 weeks along right now.
Well, congratulations.
It's been a little hard. I haven't expected this trip to have taken the turns that it has.
Mm-hmm.
But
I understand. You know, if anything that I've learned after being away, life is too short.
it's not that, I mean, I don't think I've heard anything more true.
Well, since I've been away, I would love to know where you guys stand on our end goal, on our mission here.
I want to leave Egypt.
Ah,
but
We have
I was gonna say, I think our
Crazy.
end goal here would be stopping the cult of the Black Pharaoh.
yeah. I also don't want to get killed by them.
It's also a goal.
That's a valid argument you make, Mrs. Griswold.
Yeah.
you met the Black Pharaoh?
Again.
In the flesh.
Oh my.
Kind of flesh.
Eh.
I was gonna say I don't know if we
The
would
black
say
bony
the
kind.
flesh. We don't know if he has flesh.
Well, that's very intense. How did that go?
He was kind of polite, literally. He wasn't too intimidating. I mean, he threatened us and everything, but he was kind of...
He was like up to here with you.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
was trying to smite me, but he was quite generous in letting us live.
Yeah, Arthur almost killed us all with that.
Oh, maybe a little bit.
He offered us all like all of our desires if we pledged to like worship him. So that was a fun time.
Some kind
That
of
was not
portal
A portal. Yeah.
to either another dimension or another place here on Earth. I couldn't tell
None
you.
of us said yes, and that's why we're all here.
Even
Strange,
Princeton,
very
surprisingly
strange.
enough.
That is pretty surprising. He tends to be a little impulsive.
Agreed.
Very much so.
Although he wasn't necessarily the first one to decide, so maybe he just wanted to follow along with the crowd.
He went with the flow.
Went with the flow.
Well, in any case, if Mrs. Greenwald raises the "I want to leave" flag, I dare say I raise the "I want to raid Omar El Shakti's house" flag.
I'd kind of support that.
I veto.
You don't have to go with us.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure if we want to raid his house because remember the last time we encountered the cult leader? It didn't turn out so well, especially after our house.
Now,
Very true.
why would we be raiding someone's house?
Oh, they're
He's the leader of the cult in Egypt.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's working with the Black Pharaoh.
Well, yes,
And-
but why would we raid the house?
Because
To eliminate him.
Yeah, to kill him, and because we think he's got important stuff in there.
Well,
It seems very poorly thought out.
Do you have any
This is why we're
evidence?
making a plan right now.
In the middle
To
of this
flesh it out.
hospital lobby.
Yeah. In English, so
I
nobody can
suggest
understand.
we get away from public eye.
You're right. Let's discuss this over lunch.
Even the majority
Dude.
of them don't speak English.
In a restaurant that's also public.
We could get something to go.
Maybe back to the hotel.
I don't think takeout existed yet.
Discuss proper matters of what our next step may be. We need to
Fine.
think about this logically.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay, Merrick's back and trying to talk sense into people, huh? I see how this is going.
Yes.
I mean, this is what you wanted, Godfrey, isn't it?
I am fine discussing the plan in a more secluded spot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shall we go back to our rooms then?
Yes, let's see. Mahmoud's probably waiting for me to give him 15 pounds.
So you head
Looks
back.
like-
You head back to the hotel. Mahmoud is waiting outside
I'm gonna
for
slip
Yeah.
his
the
15 pounds. All right, and then he runs off.
I'm gonna order room service.
Mm.
I think
Well, while we're here, would we like to discuss what our next step may be
in the lobby.
in the
No, in your
hotel
room.
room?
Yeah.
someone's
Everyone
hotel
come
room.
up to my room and
Yeah,
we'll
the-
turn that into our strategy.
Wonderful.
place.
Wonderful.
Finally get to sit in your amazing hotel rooms. Your
Yeah.
infamous hotel rooms.
You head up
We all-
to Sir Harold Godfrey's room. It's like 2.5 times the size of all of your rooms.
I mean, I believe that.
Yeah. There's some places
So-
to sit.
Have you guys tried to talk to this cult leader?
We
Oh,
did see him kill somebody in a pyramid.
We did.
And he kind of knows who we are. So if he does see us, he might want to kill us immediately.
Yeah.
So why don't
Well-
we just make it so he doesn't see us?
He doesn't
By
know who
leaving.
I
By
am.
killing him before he sees us.
He's never met me.
At this point in the game, I think he is a very evil person working
Well-
for our mutual common enemy.
You know,
I
if
agree
we
with that.
somehow find where he is, you guys could stay hidden and I could try to speak to him. He doesn't know who I am.
He might, depending on how much he knows about New York.
Well, I'm
But,
not
what would you
from-
talk to him about?
Well, what do we need to know? You said you speculated he had some important things.
We really don't know much about him at all. We just know he's trying to revive Nyarlathotep, who is the leader of the cult way back when. And we have the artifacts that he needs to resurrect her.
Part of it.
So, if we leave with these artifacts, then he doesn't have them, and he can't do the thing that he wants.
Do we know that for certain? Like, he said it would make it more difficult whenever you talked about it, but would it be
These are
impossible?
artifacts. These are artifacts we need to get from this cult leader.
No, we have
have-
them,
We have
but we
part of
don't
it.
have the sarcophagus, which I believe he's going to use, like, try to revive.
Well, if I pose as someone and disguise myself as someone who wants to join the cult, maybe I could retrieve it.
That's a very go-getter attitude for you, Merrick.
I
Sounds
sense that we
dangerous
all
and
want to leave
extremely risky.
Egypt. That's my middle name, Godfrey.
Wait, so before we continue this line of thinking, who wants to leave Egypt besides Mrs. Greenwald?
Well, I think it'd be good to leave Egypt, but I still want to know exactly what's going on with Jan.
Oh yeah, Jan. The
It
Dutchman.
might be a better idea to lay low and wait to speak to Jan and then leave.
So we should all speak to Jan first and then discuss possibly leaving.
Exactly.
I do not like leaving this
Well, I
El
think we have to-
Shakti character alone.
Well, I think we'll see what Jan says first, and then make our decision based off of that.
Very well. So does Merrick actually know what's going on, or do we have to get Merrick up to speed, like, in character with what's going on here?
Merrick, the character, doesn't know.
Okay.
Well,
Which is
well,
weird.
could it be that Princeton just like filled her in on like literally every part of our adventures in the letters that we didn't get to see?
In the letters that she didn't read?
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
will say we can retcon like the one line, where one of us was said something about her. I think you, Emma, said that you only got the last letter. We can retcon that line and say that
yeah.
he didn't give you all of them, but he was able to give you enough that you could piece some stuff together.
That sounds good.
Or we can just kind of just say that we explained it all to her as we're
That is,
chilling
we
in the
could
room.
also
As we
do
travel.
that.
Yeah.
Well, so you said our next step is to speak to Jan?
This Jan character. Let's see if she has something useful to give us.
Isn't it a he?
It's a he. Also, we
Is
have
it
no
a he?
idea where he lives
It's
or
Jan-
anything.
It's Jan Willem, Jan William in
Jan
a more
Huifelen.
anglicized. Jan Willem Huifelen. Like I don't know.
I'm just gonna keep calling him Hoiflin.
That's fine. I'm not going to correct you because I'm also probably wrong. We're probably both wrong. If I had to guess.
I have no idea how it's spelled.
With a name like that, what are our chances I give Mahmood 10 pounds and tell him to go find this guy?
He's in Cairo, maybe.
Yeah.
We were told that he is a drunkard and he kind of like was on the street most likely, so it might not be very common for most people to look at beggars per se or drunkards out in the street and know their names.
Well, foreign drunkards might be a bit more unique, especially if he's been here long enough.
We could ask the embassy.
Well, that's very true.
You're right.
Yeah. What Jan, Wilhelm. He's probably from like Germany or the
He's Dutch.
Dutch. Okay, so let's go to the Dutch embassy and just ask about him.
I will probably stay with Amelia. Keep her company.
Very well.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Feel free to order room service.
Sounds good.
Well, I might as well join y'all in this little mini expedition here.
Onwards.
All right. So
The
what
Dutch
what
embassy.
what is so the Dutch embassy is where you're gonna go? Okay. You make your way over there. The Dutch probably have an embassy.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
Hopefully.
if the French have an embassy, then the Dutch.
Well, the French makes sense to have an embassy, though.
I'm gonna rule it that the Dutch do not have an embassy, but everyone who's on this little mini adventure, give me an intelligence roll.
All right. Let me do that then.
Oh, I got a 3.
Jeez.
That's crazy. I got a 93.
Crazy. I actually failed.
Success. Just normal success.
Okay.
How the hell did I fail?
So the Clive expedition came through a British a British foundation. So maybe you could go check the British embassy because they would have had something to do with the travel and everything, getting those people into the country.
Would it be an embassy or a colonial office?
Yeah, it would probably be a clone. Yeah, because it wouldn't be an embassy because they technically own Egypt at this point.
Anyway, let's go talk to a bunch of British diplomats, I guess.
British colonizers. All right. So you pull up. You guys make it to the British colonial office. And you walk inside. There's a man sitting behind the counter.
Good day,
What?
my good man.
Hello. What can I do for you?
I'm terribly sorry to bother you, sir, but we're trying to track down a specific foreigner here in Cairo. He's a Dutch fellow. I don't know if you would be any help in us potentially finding him.
Well, we don't tend to keep track of every person who comes into Egypt. Is there any reason we would have records of this man?
Well, he's a known alcoholic, and his family has reported him missing. And last thing we heard, he went to Egypt for some reason.
He was part of the Clive expedition that was sponsored by a British firm to come here. So you may be able to find some records on them.
Okay, the Clive expedition. I've heard of that one. Give me a moment, and he walks off. He comes back and he hands you a little slip of paper that just has an address on it. It appears that he's been living here. He hasn't gone home just yet. Haven't gotten his family's report of him going missing, but it's good that you're checking up on him at least. He probably should have gone home by now since he's been kicked out of the expedition.
Thank you very much. Good day, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, so you give the address to Mahmoud. He looks at it for a moment, and then he leads you in a direction. He takes you. There's basically. He takes you from this wealthier part of the city that the colonial office is in, that the hotel that you're staying at is in, into what appears to be one of the, like, poorest parts of the city. He takes you to a little shop. Appears to be some kind of tailor. A clothes shop of some kind. And he just goes, "This is it."
Does anyone want to knock?
I knock on the door.
Well, thank you very much.
It's open.
Lovely.
First you hear some words in Arabic. And then
Mahmoud translates, I'm assuming.
yeah, Mahmoud says that he said it was open.
Great. Let's head in.
Okay.
As long as I'm not the first one through the door, I'm fine.
As you guys open the door, a bunch of cats dart into the room ahead of you. And you immediately just hear an angry voice in Arabic, and you look up, and this guy from behind the counter is grabbing a broom, and he's like hitting the cats with it and like pushing them out with the broom, and he's you can't understand him, but it sounds like he's cursing in Arabic. If you had to guess what an Arabic curse word sounded like, that would be it.
Could also just ask Mahmoud.
That is true. You could ask Mahmoud, but he pushes the last one out, and he kind of like motions for you to come in, and he grabs whoever the last person is and pulls all of you in, and then shuts the door. We've been having trouble with cats for weeks now. I really don't know what to do about them.
Thank heavens for getting those out of there, though. They're disgusting vermin.
Agreed.
Okay.
Now, what do you want? What are you here for?
Is this a house or a shop?
This is a shop. This is a tailor.
Like a tailor.
Okay. What's your finest cloth?
I mean, we have cotton. Nothing more fine than that, really. You're in a poor part of the city. You're in a very poor part of the city.
That still can't help me try to find something cool. Anyway, we're looking for a John, whatever the guy's name is.
Jan Hoyflam.
Looking for a Jan.
He's in the back room. He usually runs errands for me.
Is he sober?
Probably not.
Can you bring him out here, please?
You can go back there. I'm not.
Great.
It's his off day. I'm not going to bother him.
Understandably so. Thank you, sir. I head to the back room.
Yeah, I'm going
Speak to just Jan fellow.
All right.
With keeping an eye out for feline foes.
You head to the back room. It's this tiny room. There's a cot. There's a kind of a dingy small table and some chairs, and a few books, and a lamp, and a couple of candles. Jan, you assume, is there. He's sitting on his bed. He's got a book open in front of him, and some he's like writing on a sheet of paper in the book while he's looking, and he doesn't even notice you come in.
Can we see what the book is titled?
It's
Please tell me it's The Adventures of Harold Godfrey.
no, it's it's a book on hieroglyphics. You don't get the title, but you can, there's like hieroglyphics on it and stuff on the front. Little illustration.
Hi, sir. Would you be Jan?
Wow, I didn't practice a German accent at all. Yes, I would be.
Great.
Ah.
Just the man we're looking for.
I forgot that you guys were gonna go talk to this guy.
Hello.
You John?
Ich
Hello,
heiße
Jan.
Merrick.
He's
Were you
not
part of the
German.
Clyde
Some of those words might be different in Dutch.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's similar, but it's not the same language. Yes, I'm Jan. What do you want? I'm very busy.
I was about to respond in German.
Are you mocking me?
No, I'm not mocking you. We were wondering if you had any information regarding the expedition you're a part of.
Specifically the Clive expedition.
Maybe over some drinks.
I could go for a good whiskey.
They don't have very much whiskey here. It's mostly wine for the French.
Well, I don't quite know where to get the alcohol from over here. Perhaps you could tell us so we could
Some in
fetch
the
some
med
for
kit. You're in for some fine spirits.
I think I'm okay.
Yeah.
There's a it's harder to get alcohol here than in the new city, but there's a bar this way.
There's a bar.
Mostly it's
been lied
mostly
to.
a restaurant that sells alcohol, but
I was told there were no such places here.
there aren't very many bars. It's not really even a bar here. I just call it that.
Well, a good drink on this day sounds fine to me.
He leads you. I'm sorry. He leads you out of the tailor. The man behind the counter kind of glares at everyone as they walk past, and he leads you kind of down the street, turns a couple of corners. Eventually, he leads you to this restaurant. He says like one or two things in Arabic to the guy, and the guy brings out a bottle of wine. He sets it down on the table, and he says, "Oh, I'm sorry. They need a name for the tab."
Put it under Harold
Motions
Godfrey.
to the rest of you.
I don't know if we wanted to put it under. Perhaps you could put it under a different name that might not be recognized. Just perhaps a fake name.
He
An alias?
tells the guy Harold Godfrey.
Nice.
And
It was worth a shot.
So what is it you want to know about the expedition? I didn't practice this at all.
So, were the artifacts actually stolen? The ones that you got out of the pyramid in Giza?
Do you mean the sarcophagus?
Yes, the sarcophagus and the necklace and the crown.
Other artifacts.
We only found a sarcophagus there. But yes, that was actually stolen.
Hey, do you have any idea who would have stolen a sarcophagus? It's quite a big steal.
Well, the guards that were supposed to be guarding it also disappeared at that same night. Along with now the artifacts that we did find, the scrolls that were there, those were also stolen. All of that stuff disappeared overnight. It was very strange. I didn't peg those guards for thieves.
Well, do you have any working theories on how the stuff vanished?
Me personally, no. I'm focused on other work currently.
Well, perhaps you could tell me exactly why you're no longer on the expedition.
Well, first, let's buy the man another drink.
He literally has a bottle of wine in front of him.
Second bottle, please, waiter.
The waiter brings
Make
out
it a
another
cab.
bottle of wine. He just kind of smiles and nods at Sam. And what do you need? What do you need to know about again? I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just curious why exactly you're no longer on the expedition.
Well, they don't really like me. They think that I'm irresponsible, and somebody had to take the fall for the thing going missing, especially since it seems like the guard stole it, or at least, or it's possible that they were killed, but well, the drunk is the easiest target to peg. But the work I'm doing now, they'll let me right back in.
What exactly are you working on?
Well, I'm working on something that will make me rich and famous. I found some scrolls.
Convenient.
In this little forgotten temple in the old city. It was some ancient rituals written on them. I'm not finished translating them, but once I am done, I'll be rich and famous. I might not even need the expedition, but I would like to get back in.
Well, what if I told you I had a secret scroll with some very, very important information in it?
Sorry, hold on. What kind of information?
Well, you see, it's another summoning ritual that you're talking about. It's got some very specific details on how to perform one, but I couldn't quite finish translating it, and I figured, you know what, why not help someone who could possibly need it? But I'm just gonna need one little thing. I'm just looking for a seal. It's a piece of rock, really. It was from a pyramid out in was it from the Mycerinus one?
No.
No, it's
Damn it.
the bent.
Was it the
No,
bent
either
one?
the red.
I believe it was the red pyramid.
Yeah, red pyramid.
Red pyramid.
I don't know anything about the red pyramid.
Well, you would perhaps know where exactly all the items from it went, would you?
No, I don't. I don't know anything about a seal or the red pyramid.
I do a quick psychology check on that.
Sure. Actually,
Thank
no.
you.
He's being truthful. Sorry.
Okay.
Never mind. Don't do a check. He's being truthful.
I do have a relatively curious question. It might seem strange to you, but do you know anyone by the name of Omar?
No.
Oh, no. Okay.
You don't know Omar al-Shakti?
No, I don't.
He's a very wealthy businessman around here.
I was just here for the expedition.
Okay, anyone want to roll psychology? Because I don't have any
Yeah,
psychology at all.
could I roll psychology in that?
He's being truthful.
Oh my gosh, why is this guy so truthful?
He was already kind of drunk, and now he's drunk a little bit
Loosen him
more. You feel like you could definitely tell if he was lying about something.
Vino veritas.
Sorry, yeah, I won't say anything out loud yet. So, do you know why the Clive expedition's excavating a pyramid in Memphis? Do they have any clues there that are interesting?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Do you know why the Clive expedition is excavating a pyramid in Memphis?
No, they started doing that after me, but no, I don't know. I'm sure they're working on something. It's a bunch of smart people in that expedition. I'm sure they're working on something important.
During your expedition, or while you were on the expedition, were you looking into ritualistic matters dealing with the artifacts that you were looking for and finding?
Well, I haven't dug into the scrolls that we found there because they were stolen, but the scrolls that I found, I mean, here, look, and he pulls out some papers. They're dirty. The ink on them is smudged. But he's got a big smile across his face. It is written in Dutch. I've translated about half the scrolls so far, and it's they're not very serious rituals. They mostly deal with just worshipping Bast. But I mean, this is the most insight we've gotten into the worship of Bast in ever.
Is that the goddess of cats?
Yes. Well, I mean, it's a cat goddess, but like I don't. Depends on how you translate it.
You don't think there's any coincidence there with the cats entering your shop, do you?
What? Well, I mean, the cats are a thing that exists. There's lots of stray cats.
But we've gone into a few shops around here, and I've never seen a problem with cats before.
Well, you know, stray cats are around, especially in the old city. I mean, look around you. You take a look around. There are tons of cats around.
Are they all
Some
just
of them-
lined up at the window of the bar, just staring
Well,
at him?
If you look out the window, there are some sitting on the roof across the street. They are positioned in a way where they're looking towards the building. There are some cats on like the There's like a merchant that has like they're selling like some different fruits. There's one sitting on his chair. There's a couple sitting on top of like the tarp he has over his shop. They're all looking at the building you're in. There's a few more around this little part.
Could you?
I'm gonna start sweating a lot, glancing around.
Could you tell me exactly what you've got so far in your research? I know you don't really want to give it away because it's your, work and what you're striving to, prove to the world. But perhaps if you tell me a little bit about what you're learning and kind of gaining from these scrolls, then I can give you my scroll.
Maybe away from the cats.
I don't think there is a way to escape them at this point.
So wait, first off, so that's your translated copy? Are the original scrolls in hieroglyphics, the ones at your house?
Yes, yeah. They're in ancient Egyptian, yes. Why?
No, I was just wanting to make sure they were in ancient Egyptian. I don't know. It could have been translated into Greek at some point or whatever.
Very true.
Anyway, I'm gonna go find a washroom. And I walk out of there.
Alright, can Jan tell me anything about these cat rituals?
Well, they are, it would take me a long time to give you tell you about these rituals.
Perhaps with a few more drinks, so
at
we'd have
least
some time.
No, I would gladly. Out of character, it would take a few hours for him to describe this to you.
Oh, jeez.
We gotta listen to it while we get progressively more drunk.
Well,
I was just gonna walk back to his house, go in and just take them, and then leave.
Well, no. I like this guy.
well, I do have one question. In the research that you've done within these scrolls, have you found anything that would connect to a sarcophagus or any other artifact specific?
Well, no, these scrolls relate to Bast. And they have to do with him. They have to do with one of the snake gods. I believe it's a pep, but I'm not a pep, but I'm not sure about.
Wait! Isn't that the scroll I have?
You also have a scroll that is titled something related to Apep. Yes, it's about a servant.
Yeah, how to contact the servant of Apep, I think, is what it was. Well, out of character. Is it possible for me to kind of like offer up my copy, because I have the copy of the scroll with me? Is it possible for me to trade that and learn one of the rituals that he has? Like, because I don't know, it might be useful.
The only thing he has with him is the scroll written in Dutch, and I've already told you that it would take several hours for him to explain anything to you. It's one ritual.
It's only one ritual. I thought he had like a bunch of rituals. That's why I thought it would.
It's a ritual related to Bast, and there's some other like information written down about Bast and a snake god.
Well, thank you very much for your help. Here is the scroll that I was talking about. It's how to contact a messenger of a pep. So, and I hand him the scroll.
Thank you. Where did you find this?
Well, unfortunately, I can't provide you with that answer. Just, you didn't get it from me.
Okay. Whoop. Merrick's camera went off. Oh, there we go.
I'm on my phone until my computer turns back on. It died. Sorry.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Well,
I would
thank
steal the
you.
scroll.
I guess you're gonna steal the scroll.
Yeah.
Of course he
Give me a
is.
spot hidden.
Okay.
Wait, who's there to help him?
He just
It's just me walking back to his house. Yeah.
Okay.
I got a hard success.
What are
Okay.
we spot hidden for?
He's stealing the damn scrolls.
Yeah. He walked back to that guy's house and was stealing from him. You notice there are in one corner of the room. There's like disturbed earth.
What do you mean by disturbed earth?
Like dug up and
Okay.
put down. You can't find the scrolls anywhere else. You come back to it. You dig for maybe a minute or two. It's not deep, and you find it's the corner underneath his cot, and you find in the hole there you've now dug canvas wrapping something up, and you unfold it, and there is the scrolls.
I like fold them up and put them in my backpack.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Where are you taking them?
Out of his house.
Okay.
Wow.
Can everyone who's still at the restaurant give me a spot hidden roll?
Yeah. I actually have a good spot hidden, so hopefully that comes in handy. Oh, here's nothing. I got a success.
I believe you're also there.
Hard
I
success.
got another 93. Okay, I'm switching dice.
Um,
Hard
everyone who
success.
succeeded, you notice the cats are leaving.
Oh shit.
The cats are leaving.
All of the cats are leaving, yeah.
Oh,
Well, thank God. This thing's creeping me out.
Wait, where are the cats going?
You're about to find out, aren't ya?
Sam going from get these cats out of here to wait, where are they going?
Oh no. This doesn't really tell our characters much though, because we don't know where he went.
yeah, you didn't tell us. So,
Yeah. We just find it strange that the cats have
Yeah.
left.
well, is there anything strange you possibly experienced on this expedition that kind of just left you a little confused or made you think a little harder than normal?
With the expedition, or with the... What'd you say?
The expedition.
No. I mean, it's a lot of very smart people over there. I don't like that Clive kicked me out, but he had his reasons, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have any problems with anyone particularly in that party, did you?
No. I was on really good terms with 3 of them, but
Well, I'm just saying that because when we went to find out a little bit about them, they seemed to talk you down.
well, that's very hurtful to hear. But no, I mean they're very
feel
smart
bad.
people. It's very very smart people in that group. And when I left, I was on very good terms. In fact, one of them, Martin.
Did we speak with Martin? I don't remember anymore.
He was the guy who led you, who met you at the,
Okay.
the front.
Yeah, and then we talked to a lady,
believe.
right?
Yeah. Martin has been really helpful since I've lost my job.
Yeah, I don't believe Martin said anything bad about you. I'm pretty sure it was a lady. I don't quite remember her name though.
Well, there's a few other women in our group. Joanna Specht, one of them, and Agatha Broadmoor.
It was the first one,
Okay.
I think.
Well, I was on good terms with them as well. Joanna Spectez, political views are a bit troubling for me personally, but besides that, she's quite competent.
I mean, they seem to be running a pretty stick party over there. Now, here's a strange question for you. You wouldn't perhaps know any way to sneak onto the site, would you? Because that's the site that's like fully guarded, right?
Yeah. No. I haven't even been to this new site. I was fired before they moved.
Well, shite. Anyone else have any questions for Mr. Jan here?
Nope.
No, Jan, you have really been great with your leniency in answering all of our pressing questions.
Buy him another beer.
A beer now.
He still has like a whole bottle of wine in front of him.
Buy him a beer.
I mean, it's your tab, Godfrey. So,
You gave him your name.
yeah. So a beer is set down in front of him as well.
I really wanted to find that damn like stone tablet. I have no idea where to look now. Anyone have any ideas on where the seal might be?
Omar's house.
Probably.
Again, well, we can talk about this later. Back
They're
at
probably
the
being chased
hotel.
by cats right now.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, Sam, you can give me a spot hidden.
Oh, I bumbled. I got a 99.
All right, you notice nothing.
Oh, no.
Absolutely nothing. Not
gonna
even
get
an
mauled
inkling.
by
You have
cats.
no idea.
What a beautiful dry day in Cairo. And I have a new fun scroll to have Princeton read to me.
How reliable.
Okay. Do you guys have any other questions for Jan?
No, I'm all good. I am ready to head
Yeah.
out.
Okay. If you guys are done talking to him, I will just say everything important about him was just stolen. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think he's the first character, other than that the museum guy, who's actually been like just straight up honest.
We took all his shit.
And then you went and just stole his shit.
Alright, well,
No, I'm only laughing because
you
I
again,
don't know
Jan.
Syrinscape.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Hope you have a great rest of your day.
Yeah, and hopefully that scroll helps you out.
Well, thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. Hopefully this will be something I can add to as information about a pep.
I look forward to reading your works.
Thank you. Hope I'll see you all some other time, maybe.
Yeah, some other time. Goodbye.
He's
Nice man.
he's staying there finishing his wine. Make sure you close your tab on the way out there, Godfrey.
I am gonna do that.
Might be a good decision there.
Yeah.
Alright, so what do you say we head back to the hotel? Meet up with the rest of our group.
Yeah. Where's the washroom so I can find Sam?
He's not there.
Oh, great. Hey, guys, I can't seem to find Sam.
Where'd that
Yeah.
rascal run off to?
Maybe he'll just meet us back at the hotel.
He didn't even leave us a letter like Princeton.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
Speaking of which, how does Sam find his way back to the hotel?
That's a good point. Sam, you want to give me a navigation roll there, my friend, with a bonus die because you've been to the hotel several times.
Hey,
I didn't even know navigation was a thing.
Yeah, I got a good amount of stuff in navigation.
I did not pass.
All right, you're going to take some extra time getting back to the hotel. They're probably going to beat you back there.
The cats might beat him back at this rate.
What? There's nothing wrong.
Just the dog sitting in fire saying, "This is fine."
Every cat in Cairo just following me. That'd be terrifying.
It really would. Like, I like cats, but that would be terrifying.
All right. So you all head back to the hotel. You make it back pretty easily with Mahmoud's help. Anthony or Sam. You feel a tap on your shoulder.
Oh no.
I turn around.
It's a young woman.
Cat-like features.
She looks at you with wide eyes and you seem a little lost, friend.
I am quite lost. I'm looking for my hotel.
Which hotel?
I do not remember because I wasn't there that week.
The Hotel
It's
Europa.
Hotel Europa.
Hotel Europa.
Okay, I can head you off in that direction. And she takes your arm. She's like walking you down the street.
Now, quick question: is this a prostitute?
She starts giving you directions. She says, "Oh, take this next right and walk all the way down. Once you reach such and such mosque, you're almost there. Take a left and blah 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 blah." She keeps talking. Now I hope you get back safe, but I believe you have something of mine. You don't have to give us right now. But you've stolen something that belongs to me. I need you to give it back. You don't have to right now, but be wise in your decision making. And then she walks off before you say anything. She like immediately walks off and disappears into the crowd.
That was weird.
That could be one of many items.
Yeah, you really
I
could.
wonder which one she's talking about. Anyway, time to go back to the hotel.
Okay, you eventually make it back to the hotel. Everybody else, it's getting into the evening, and you all kind of got there like in the afternoon, and then Sam wasn't back. You didn't want to like walk off without him. He still wasn't back. It's getting into the evening now, kind of late, and you see him walk up.
Hey, y'all.
Where have you been?
Damn, I've never seen someone get so lost on their way to the bathroom.
Oh yeah, I was all over Cairo looking for that thing.
It was in the restaurant.
What? Anyway, I found this cool piece of paper on the way. And I take the scroll out of my bag.
Where did you get that?
From that guy's house, Jan.
You robbed the guy?
The scroll seemed pretty important, and I want to add to the British Royal Museum. So, kills
Okay.
two birds with one stone.
I'll get a roll appraisal on it. I failed.
I'll roll appraisal on it. I failed.
You both have no idea how much this thing is worth. Congratulations.
Well, Sam, you just robbed a guy, and I don't know what it was for.
Well, when Princeton gets back, we can have him read it. Or maybe Arthur. He had some luck when he read Egyptian.
I was way too lenient on letting him read Egyptian, so we're not doing that again. By the way.
Maybe we
not?
can
It's fun.
hire a translator for it.
It's fun though.
It may be like a
what's the deal?
cause and effect where I stole the scroll and she knew about it somehow.
You stole a scroll?
Yeah,
I thought you just found it.
well, I found it in Jan's house. I don't
You stole it from Jan?
need to elaborate further.
You stole it from one of the few nice people we've actually met.
It
Guy's
seemed
a
important.
drunk living with some crappy shop owner running deliveries, and he stole the only valuable thing he has?
How dare you? Shame on you. Shame.
Can you read it? At least?
No, it's an ancient Egyptian.
Oh, okay then. That's nice. Alrighty, well, seems like we're gonna need to find someone who can translate that for us. Otherwise it's close to useless.
I don't know where Princeton went though. He's the only one who can read it.
We could maybe see if someone at the local university could translate it for us.
Oh, maybe maybe Dr. Kapoor at the museum.
Yeah, maybe. We could pay him.
Out of character, does Dr. Kapoor read ancient Egyptian?
You don't know.
That'd
Okay,
be
well,
something we'd have to find out.
I didn't know if we'd learned it already and I just forgot. Well, I think then we should go to the museum.
Okay.
then.
It is the middle of the night, right?
It's not the middle of the night, but it's getting to be night.
Is the museum still open?
Probably not.
Damn.
Okay, we'll go in the morning.
Yeah, I guess we'll wait in the morning. Alright, so I guess we'll go to sleep.
Alright. You awaken the next morning, ready to take on the world. And by take on the world, I mean go to the museum. So you head over there.
Museum is my world.
You walk into the museum, and you find Mr.
Kapoor.
Dr. Kapoor. Do you need help with something? Again? I found Jan Willem.
I was going to say, we also found him. I was just going to let you know if you hadn't found him already. We had.
You already found. How'd you find him?
It's a great question. How did we find him?
We just asked the British government.
Oh, right. Hey, we asked the British government. Now, I did have one more question to ask you. You don't by any chance read Ancient Egyptian, do you?
Well, yes, I do.
Perhaps you could do us a favour and translate something that we have.
Sure. Why don't we go back into the vaults? He leads you back to that
Sounds good to
table.
me.
Or
We're taking full advantage of this man.
I need
But we
one.
did slip him a 20 last time.
You
Oh
might
wait,
have to
I have this book. Sorry. Go ahead.
We might have to slip him some more this time.
Did you guys give him money? No, he refused to take it, didn't he?
Yeah, no, I still got it. Remember?
Yeah,
I
but
rolled
you
an
didn't-
Extreme.
Yeah.
I rolled an extreme.
Yes, but slip him a 20 usually means like you bribed him. He wouldn't take the money. That's not.
I know, but I still gave it to him.
Wow.
Just saying.
But you didn't have to, is what I mean. You said you had to
no.
slip him a 20.
I didn't say I had to slip him 20. I'm just saying I did slip him 20, so maybe he's thankful enough and not going to get pissed at us for constantly bugging him with these questions.
Okay, so he takes a few moments reading over the scroll, and he's kind of pointing things out and mentioning them to you all as he goes. Well, this first scroll, it talks about the author, Luve Karaf, high priest of the cat goddess Bast. Then the next scroll seems to be delving into the worship of Bast. I could give you finer detail, but that would require more study. There's a lot of detail here on the worship. These next few scrolls all seem to be continuing talking about how to worship Bast. Now this scroll here outlines some worship of some other Egyptian deities. It mentions here's a quote: "The terrible lord of the riverbanks, the crocodile-headed Sebek." His temples are described, and the rituals for sacrifices made in his name are described. And then there are some cautionary chapters on the darker members of the Egyptian pantheon.
So, would you consider Bast to be a dark member, or no?
No, not at all. I mean, you can see in the depictions of that Egyptians had of their society, cats are featured a lot. So Bast, being the cat goddess, if cats are held in high regard, you can imagine that Bast would be as well. Where did you find these?
You'll have to ask our friends Sam here.
I found them when we were exploring some of the temples down south.
Oh, by the way, for this knowledge, as he describes some of the stuff, you all gain 3 points of Cthulhu Mythos, and you lose
Hey.
2d6 sanity.
Oh,
It wasn't even
2d6?
So we gained 3 Cthulhu?
Yeah, you gained 3
Let me
Cthulhu
mark that.
Mythos.
I'm at 8 Cthulhu Mythos now.
That is my first 3 Cthulhu Mythos.
So
You
two
got it
D6.
in. You got it in before you leave.
Yeah.
That-
Let me roll 2d6 of sanity. Jeez.
Just got absolutely wrecked, nerd.
If I lose like badly here, I'm going permanently insane.
Only
Just want
4.
to put this out.
Only 4.
Wait.
Well, my first roll is a 6.
Wait, how much sanity do you have left?
44.
Oh, you mean indefinitely insane?
Yeah.
Permanently insane is when you get to 0.
Please.
Yeah.
Shit. I am. Yeah. How much did you have to lose to?
It's 1/5 from the value you started your day with. So 1/5 of 44 or whatever it was.
I barely. Wait, not my starting sanity, but my current sanity.
Yes, the sanity you started your day with. So like you woke up this morning, you went to the museum. So you're 1/5 of the 44 you started with today.
What if I got exactly that number?
That you're indefinitely insane. You want to roll me a D10 there, bud?
Well, let me mark my difference here.
Let me pull up
9.
the few tables I found on my computer.
I lost 9 sanity. That's rough.
I lost
Just
4.
go with the classic
7.
one.
What
6.
you want me to roll? Which dice?
A D10, I believe.
D10. Well, here goes nothing. I don't know. Of all things that makes me insane, it's a scroll about a cat.
Cat
Really?
God.
All right, let's see what I get. I got a 2.
That's the worst number.
Is it?
No, I'm just messing with you.
Okay, I don't know what numbers mean what, so it could very well be the worst number.
We will find out.
Great.
Okay. I'll send it to you.
Yay. I love this.
It's an adventure for you.
And now you're going to be insane until you get mental help from a institution or a psychiatrist or psychologist, not psychiatrist.
And I can't possibly get mental help for myself.
Nope, you cannot help yourself. You're insane.
Some of the greatest minds of all time were insane.
Well, it's not that they were actually insane. It's that other people thought they were insane.
And if we lost more than 5, do we have to roll to see if we pass out and go crazy?
If you roll more than 5, then you roll an intelligence check to see if you really understand what you're being told.
Wait, for which thing?
Not you, because if you go indefinitely insane, it overrules this.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the intelligence check. So
That would be bad. So roll
Yeah.
a d10.
Oh wait, what is it if you roll more than 5 in one sanity roll? You gotta do
Yeah.
the D10?
Yes,
Alright.
or you have to roll an intelligence check to see if you roll the d10.
Yeah, let's see.
I rolled a 3.
A 3.
Hard success.
That's bad.
Fuck.
All right. You also roll. I have another table here. Roll a d100 for you, Luke.
Oh no.
I have a couple options for tables.
11.
11. Okay.
You're France. Come on.
Okay. Let me message these to you.
This is what's gonna ruin us.
I mean, I'm fine.
How much sanity did you lose?
Great.
Only 4.
Jack, how much did you lose? If you were here with us. Oh, yikes.
Wait, what do you mean? I wasn't with. Yeah, I wasn't with y'all. I've been staying with Amelia. Right?
Okay.
Well, this is a different thing. They went to the museum to ask about.
Yeah, I thought.
I know you were gonna stay behind to.
Well, did they like come back and like
Yeah, this is the next day. They came back, they talked
Oh.
about what they found, and then it was like
Okay.
nighttime because Sam got lost.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Sorry,
And then they were going to go to the museum in the morning.
probably just zoned out a little bit. Okay then, yeah. What do I need to roll here?
2d6.
2d6 sanity lost. And you gain 3 Cthulhu mythos because you listen to this guy describe what's in these
One.
ancient scrolls.
Got 2
No,
1s
yep.
somehow.
Nice.
Damn, lucky.
Also, I like take a few steps back, and then I turn and start running towards the exit.
Cats are scaring you
How
that
much
bad,
mythos
huh?
do I get?
3.
3.
Cool. I get a nice cool 5. I've got a nice
Ah,
cool 5
shit.
now.
Did you just read?
Doesn't matter what kind of conversation you guys are attempting to have now. I'm just going to start screaming at the top of my lungs.
Oh my god.
What is happening?
Dr. Four looks at... How much did you get, Gavin? I'm sorry. How much sanity loss?
2.
I totally got
2?
it.
Okay. It did cut out, but I know that you started screaming. Dr. Kafour looks around at those of you who aren't running or screaming, and he goes, "Are your friends okay? I know that these some of the finer details of this scroll are a little troublesome, but."
To be honest with you, sir, I have.
Sorry,
no
I can't
idea.
hear you over the yelling.
Wait, does Dr. Kafour
No
have to make
idea.
a roll as well?
I make some NPCs make rolls. I don't make others make rolls. This, in this case, Dr. Kafour, he already like believes in the cult and like Nyarlathotep and everything. I don't know if he needs to make the roll. He seems to be way in deeper than the rest of you. To be frank.
So Arthur, Sam, and Godfrey are all some version of insane now. Or is
Yeah.
that- Thank you.
Arthur's insanity
Well-
isn't particularly showing itself just yet.
Well, I'm asking, is Merrick
Just
insane
wait.
too, or just
No, Merrick is
just
not.
those 3?
Just
Okay,
those 3.
good. Okay, I'm glad at least I'm not the only sane person.
those 3.
I don't know how they're gonna go. We'll have to figure that out.
Okay, well, may need to. I don't know. We'll see. We need to
Yeah.
probably let them calm down first.
Okay.
I mean, Sam's just gone, but the other 2 just need to, or at least Godfrey needs to calm down.
So you guys are just gonna wait for
Sure.
Godfrey to calm down and for Sam to hopefully come back.
If
Sounds like
he
Godfrey
doesn't,
never
then
calms
we'll have
down.
to go searching for him.
Sam, all of a sudden, it's like you open your eyes and you're in the middle of the street. You don't know exactly where you are. Would you like to try and make your way back to the museum?
Yeah, I would like to try.
Okay. I'm gonna make this easy on you. Just give me like a hard intelligence roll instead of navigation. Because you've been to this
Okay.
museum a good handful of times, and you're probably not too far from it. Whereas
Hopefully not.
in the other case, you had never been to the restaurant you were coming from before, so it was like a little more difficult for you.
I got a normal success.
All right. I did say a hard intelligence check. Well,
Well,
I end up at the hotel or something.
yeah. You realize you're not going to be able to find your way back. Here's the normal success. You realize that you're not going to be able to find your way back, so you try to instead find your way back to the hotel, and you're able to do that. All right. So eventually, Godfrey stops screaming. Godfrey, you open your eyes, and everyone looks uncomfortable, and they're kind of like giving you like a side eye. They're just like waiting. It looks like they're like waiting for something.
Why does my throat hurt?
Well, you've been kind of screaming for the past... How long has it been now?
Good amount of time.
Good amount of time.
Preposterous.
Yeah.
Glass of water.
Is there any water nearby that I can get for him?
Dr. Kafour walks off for a second. Godfrey and Sam, you both, over time, flashes come back to you of what was going on. It's not like you had amnesia or something. Flashes of while you were insane come back to you, and you realize what you were doing. But it doesn't seem like you. It doesn't seem like you were in, like, control.
Oh, God.
How you feeling, Godfrey and Sam? Or Sam's not here. Godfrey.
Godfrey?
I can't hear you guys right now. Give me a second.
Oh.
Let me turn up volume. Alright, somebody say what they were saying to me before?
How are you feeling?
Terrible.
Ah. Yes.
Terrible. So
That
what
is
happened?
to be expected.
Where'd Sam go?
We don't know.
Did we learn
Unsure.
anything useful?
Well...
Dr. Kafour comes back with the water. Well, the scroll's about a cat goddess, and there's some information on some other gods, but I
What
mean,
you
we
think
don't
they're worth.
we don't have that much information on we don't have as much information on Bast as we would like to have in the community. So they would probably be worth quite a bit, actually.
Hmm.
Very interesting.
Well, are you, aside from your throat, are you feeling okay, Godfrey?
Feeling pretty good now that there's an opportunity for some monetary gain out of this whole expedition.
I figured that money would cheer you right up.
Do an appraisal roll?
You already did an appraisal roll on this.
I already failed it.
Oh, I thought they were for different schools. Never
No.
mind. Okie doke.
You can push it if you want, but if you fail a push roll, bad things happen.
Nah.
So
I mean, I could also try appraisal, but
How much did you put in appraisal?
25.
Oh, you actually did put in something. Okay.
Yes. So I could
Wow.
try if you guys want.
Probably not.
I mean, you know it's worth something. That's all that really matters.
Yeah. And I plan on returning it to its rightful owner, so.
But
I mean, Sam isn't there to stop you, so...
Oh wait, I'm here to stop you. You can have the owner can have the copy.
You're trying to
Wait.
betray me, are you?
There's no betrayal here. I never agreed to
Damon,
anything.
That's 100% betrayal. You betrayed that man by taking that skull, and you're betraying him again by refusing to give it back.
I didn't take the scroll.
No, but you're just as
Yeah,
guilty
it
for
sounds like a
helping him.
Sam issue.
Yeah,
We
that's
didn't
a
help him
Sam
either.
problem.
Well, he's not letting me return it.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can return a copy.
True.
I seem to recall you have some skills at copying. Helped me with that signature for who knows what.
Oh, I
Now
can
you're having a moral dilemma now?
I can get you a signature,
You see?
but we don't need a signature, so
We need to copy a scroll.
so it should be easy.
Alright, I'll copy the skull for you.
Thank you.
Great, great.
Now let's not talk in front of the museum director guy.
listen, as long as the
That's not
community, as long as the community gets hold of this scroll, I don't care if it's you that sells it or if it's this other man who sells it.
Definitely going to be us.
Okay.
If you couldn't tell, he really likes money.
I like money.
So,
Alright, so what happens next? Does Arthur immediately copy the scroll, or are we waiting a little bit to do that?
But I
Okay.
think we should find Sam.
Oh yeah,
We're
that's
fine where that guy
that's
went
probably a good idea.
before he
Let's go do
talks to
that.
some other weird person in the streets of Cairo.
That's a good idea.
Alright, are we exiting the museum?
Yeah. As you're exiting the museum, everyone
behind.
want to make me a spot hidden roll.
Can I ask Mahmood where he saw Sam run off to, or is he not even there?
Mahmood was just inside with you guys. He didn't even try and follow Sam.
Alright, well I fumbled, so
Alright.
You see nothing.
Shit, drop my dice. One second.
not even a sud, not
Yeah.
even like normal stuff, just black.
You blink and you forget to open your eyes. Gavin, we're rolling spot hidden checks as we leave the museum.
Cool. The one time
Ooh.
I leave.
I rolled a hard.
Okay.
Normal success.
Failed.
All right, everyone who passed, you look around. There is a sickening number of cats. Like on every available surface above the ground, like above where people are walking, just cats as far as the eye can see. There are so many cats, in fact, that it calls for a sanity check.
What? No! I love cats.
Wait, who's holding the scroll right
They're
now?
all staring at you.
Yeah.
Well, I
Do we
didn't
know?
notice them,
I'll
so-
just do it. Okay, I'll hold the scroll in
A
Sam's place.
sanity check.
Yes.
Okay, well,
Wait,
I
so low.
made a hard success.
Okay.
Help slice.
Oh my
You
gosh,
need-
I got a hard success.
I don't
Thank
think you need anything more than normal.
So you don't lose anything.
Okay, well,
Um.
I'm very glad because otherwise it'd be coming dangerously low.
All right.
Okay.
Well.
I guess it's a good thing I rolled that 96 on a spot hidden the one time I don't want to see anything.
You don't see
where-
the abundance of cats.
No, I
Do you
just
guys
don't
not see
notice
all
it.
these cats? There are cats everywhere.
Now
Oh,
that
wait.
now that they're being pointed out to you, you both see them, and you both need to
Wait,
roll
you, Arthur.
sanity checks.
Fuck you, Arthur.
No!
They're
Oh,
coming
I
to
didn't
kill
have
us.
to roll the sanity check because I failed the spot. Whatever, I'll just use the sanity check I already rolled.
Oh,
Well,
well, did you roll? Yeah, sure. Then you can use that one.
Yeah, I rolled the sanity check, but I didn't have to at first.
Yeah.
Alright, if you fail, what do I have to roll? Or how much do
It's
I
just
lose?
one. You lose one.
Damn it.
They're just cats, but it's
A lot of cats.
like a million cats.
Literally, if Arthur didn't
Like
say
as in
anything-
like they're covering the roofs from what you can see.
If Arthur didn't say anything, I
This
would not
is
have
a
lost
little
one
creepy.
sanity.
You know, this is
Oh, you
quite
poor
weird.
thing.
All these cats.
I'm
I
gonna
think they're coming to kill
postpone.
us.
I'm gonna postpone the hunt for Sam, and I'm gonna try to get to the hotel.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you all make your way back to the hotel, Sam is waiting for you outside.
Yeah.
He sees you guys are. I'm guessing it seems you guys are a little put off by this number of cats. You're like making your way quite quickly through the crowds.
Yes.
Sam sees all of you like march up basically, and he sees just like a wave of cats behind you. Sam, roll me a sanity check.
Yeah, how much am I able to resist my catophobia?
Oh,
Remember
no.
from England?
He was just in
Okay, I have.
How much do you think you're? Well, you're not insane right now. So
Oh no, he was though.
He was, but he's not now. So
Yeah.
I mean, however much you think you'd be able to resist seeing like this massive number of cats.
He sees them following, and then goes inside.
He goes inside and then closes and locks the hotel door. Like the guy there's like, "Sir, I don't think you could do that." And he's just like pointing outside.
Sam, let us in,
The
Sam.
cats
Let us in, Sam.
You know,
Let me in.
are coming.
how was the museum?
Enlightening.
Now let us in.
I'm not stopping y'all from coming in.
No, I was joking. I'm not. When I make jokes like that, I'm not actually taking control of your characters. I'm making a joke.
Seems y'all attracted a lot of friends.
I think they're going to kill us.
It's a little off-putting, but
Extremely off-putting.
it's just strange how cats seem to appear and disappear in large amounts here. I don't know if I like
with
it.
them?
You hear a voice. It's a woman's voice. Oh, I see you've met the boys.
Who are you? And why do you want to kill me?
Those were all boy cats.
You turn. And it's this fairly attractive Egyptian or Arabic woman, Muslim of some kind, and she is looking at you, and she looks at the wave of cats, and she smiles. Most people seem unperturbed now that you've looked around. Most people are not even paying attention to these. But it's plainly obvious to you that they probably should be. There's too many.
Is that the young lady that helped me
Yes.
back to the hotel?
Yes.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. Are these your cats?
Well, I wouldn't. I wouldn't say that they're mine. We all serve the same person. We'll say they're my master's cats.
You serve the same person.
Yes.
Is
But
your
I believe,
master
listen,
fast?
I believe you all have something of mine.
What do you have?
I've given you time to decide, Sam. Are you going to be returning that to me?
Sam, if you don't return it to her, I know you're a traitor. And you don't deserve to be on...
Let's keep harsh words out of
Woman.
this.
This isn't Jan.
Oh, wait a minute here. What if we
Let
gave
me
you
see if I-
a transcripted copy?
No, we need the original scroll.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see how intimidated I am by the cats.
Why is that? Why would you need the original?
Yeah, I'm giving her
scroll?
that scroll.
This is technically Godfrey has the scroll right now because he ran out of the room, but
Yeah.
you would give her the
Godfrey.
scroll.
Godfrey, give her the scroll.
We need what's ours. A
Who are
copy
you?
is not what's ours. My name is on a different page from the one that I was on.
Well, it was very nice.
I didn't think you guys were going
It
to
was
do
on
this. I thought you guys were
different
going to leave Egypt. I didn't think this was going to happen.
Strange woman with cats.
My
What?
name is Neris.
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 Ah. Well, Neris. It's nice to meet you. Quick question though. Would you happen to know why there are so many cats here?
It
Currently?
seems like a question that I wouldn't answer. Why would I answer this question for you? I'm here to get my scroll.
Oh, I'm
What?
just curious. This is just a question out of curiosity.
Well, if you're here to get the scroll, what are you coming after? Jan to get the scroll.
Well, we were. He seemed pretty. Well, when you have some alcohol, sometimes you don't notice the finer details of things. He didn't really seem to notice the cats, to be honest. I was going to approach him personally, but then you all walked in. And I didn't want to have to deal with that kind of a person anyway.
One last question. Can you talk to cats?
A little out of pocket. Sir Godfrey.
Can you talk to cats?
No.
Why would you think that I would be able to talk to cats?
You and the cats all serve the same person.
Don't we? Wait, doesn't
Well,
Amelia can't she read animals' minds or something like that?
Not
She's
really.
just an
Animal
emotions.
handler.
She can roll a psychology check against animals to see how they're feeling. She gets a better understanding of
Can I
animals.
roll a psychology a psychology check against Neris on Neris.
For what
Oh, that's
reason?
a good idea. To see if
Just
she's
to
lying
kinda
about talking
see-
about
Just
No,
about
no.
any.
No, just to kind of see. No, just to kind of see her vibe. She seems a little off-putting to me.
Okay,
Is that cool?
sure.
Oh, I got a
All
12.
right, let's see. What is it?
What kind of success is that, Godfrey?
Normal.
I got a normal success.
Okay, so Godfrey, you squint your eyes, you get really close to her. All you can really tell is that she's off-put by how close you are to her right now, as you're trying to figure out if she's lying or not. She like leans away from you, and you're like,
So I did a normal success,
yes,
just kind of
yeah,
on
yeah.
like how.
Well, she is, okay. She is currently being pleasant, it seems to you. However, there is, like, this, like, under the surface, there seems to be something more, not... Usually when people say that, they usually end that with sinister. It's not that. There's almost like this like anger under the polite demeanor.
Oh, how did you get the scrolls taken from you? If they were rightfully yours.
Well, they were stolen
By who?
by your friend, the Dutchman.
Hey, how could he have
He's
possibly
urban
stolen them?
experience.
He's a drunk.
Well, we don't guard. They were hidden in our temple. We don't guard them. They were just hidden away, and he dug them up.
Well, that's embarrassing.
Arthur.
Rude.
Listen, are you all going to return the scrolls or not? I have somewhere to be.
Well, Sam owns them,
Godfrey,
so
give her the-
I want it to be known how much it pains me to hand it over. It like physically pains me to hand
Like,
the scroll over,
he's like,
knowing how
"Shake."
much. Yeah, knowing how
Grab your
much
chest,
I
you
could
know.
make somebody.
Before
off
we
this
do,
thing.
though, could you just enlighten us on why there are a plethora of cats here?
I
It's-
really thought this was explained already.
They're cats. It's Egypt.
Yeah, but there's a lot.
Yeah. Well, you know, Egyptians love
And
their
why
cats.
do
They always
seem to follow
have.
the? But they seem to follow the scroll.
I think you're imagining that.
You know, I think we're all imagining.
Can I roll a
cats
persuade
entirely.
for her to
I
tell me
think
more?
cats are a figment of your imagination.
No.
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 They don't
Dang
really
it.
exist.
That's to get into Arthur's head. They need to leave. Well, my
So-
hand's still outstretched and shaking.
She takes them from you. It was pleasant meeting all of you. I hope you the best of luck in your endeavors for this deed, for stealing the scrolls back for us. Best favor may be with you. And on that note, she turns around and is gone into the crowd. Like, as she's saying that, she's turning around and leaving.
So that means cats won't scratch me if I piss them off now.
I don't think you recall. Cats don't exist.
Oh, wait, sorry. What did she say about the
Let's
cats
not
again?
lose Bass' favor.
All she said was with this deed of stealing these scrolls from the thief and giving them back to us, Bass' favor might be with you. Maybe with you.
Well, that's a pretty shitty reward.
You have enough money, Sir Godfrey. I think having some random magical lady on your side is probably good. Even if she does associate herself with cats.
Sam. Once you get to my age, you'll soon learn that there's never too much.
Okay, so for completing the sidetrack scenario, There was more to it, but you just gave her. If you kept the scrolls, there was more to it, but you just gave them to her. So, you guys get 2 sanity points for Van Willem's survival.
How the hell could he have died?
We all get 2 sanity points?
Well,
Yeah.
I did say there was anger behind Neris's pleasantries. If she had gone and talked to him, do you think he was going to give her the scrolls?
Probably not.
I guess it's a good thing we stole.
You
This
guys,
doesn't by any chance bring me out of my current insanity state, does
Nope.
it?
Nope.
Ah.
You guys do get +1 insanity, and you'll get another reward along with that +1 insanity because you didn't harm any cats or Neris.
So we got
I was really tempted to shoot a cat. by
we
the way.
got
I was
2
gonna kick one,
sanity,
bro.
and we got another sanity.
Yep.
So a total of 3.
Yep.
Cool beans.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, so we don't know what the other reward is.
I was gonna get it to you shortly. but
That's
it's
like
a-
the best.
It's an
saber,
in-game
right?
thing. Yeah.
Bass comes and help us kill Omar El Shakti.
Vast, a giant Egyptian cat god falls out of the sky, and you see there's like a big mansion on the horizon in Egypt, and it just
Just a nuclear bomb goes off.
But yeah. So those are those rewards.
Interesting.
The cats
Yeah,
disperse.
I walked away from that feeling pretty good about actually stealing it from Jan. Who says crime doesn't pay?
It pays very well, let me tell you.
That would have paid very well if you didn't have to return those scrolls.
It's a shame.
Time to steal them back.
For the
Perhaps if they
Let's
left them in
go.
the same spot, unguarded again, you
For-
know.
for podcast listeners, I laughed at the Luke playing Godfrey throw his hat on the ground when I said. For everyone else, you saw it. So,
I'm in a depressed state right now.
what do you guys want to do next?
Steal the scrolls back.
Wow.
Just kidding.
No.
Just kidding.
I don't want to be involved in more cats.
Just kidding.
I kind of want to take a mining pick to that spot we met the Black Pharaoh and get those gems out of that
Well,
throne.
How about let's leave
They weren't
Egypt?
in the throne, they were at the top of the pillars.
Yeah, I kind of want to, but I also don't want to go back there.
We could
I-
leave Egypt.
I
We
like
could.
Merrick's idea.
So,
It's
leave
far.
Egypt.
I
what
think
have
we
we
got what
done?
we needed.
We picked up a couple of relics that we can't sell because they're too important, and now we leave.
And we
I
got
will-
nowhere else with any of that.
I will also remind you that it's going to be a little bit difficult to leave Egypt with those because you need like the proper paperwork.
Well, who was that shopkeeper that
Could you not wear it as jewellery? The necklace especially. Could just get away
I'm
saying it's
not gonna
jewellery.
put it on.
It's
If I
authentic.
could sneak my handgun into England, I could probably sneak these out of Egypt.
Well, we know a guy who smuggles artifacts out of the country for a living.
Do we?
Yeah, the shopkeeper smuggled
Oh.
stuff for the Carlisle expedition to the Penhew.
He didn't
You're
smuggle
right.
it. He didn't smuggle it out of the country though. He stole it from Omar Shakti and gave it to the Carlisle expedition.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah,
I thought Omar gave it to the Carlisles, who gave it to him to send it out to the Penhew Foundation.
No, he stole it from. I don't know if I got into this in character. You would definitely know that he stole it from Omar, and you would definitely know that he stole it from him to give to or sell to the Carlisles. Out of character, I did not get into this, and it won't. I don't know when it would possibly ever come up again, so I'll just tell you. That is why his shop burned down, because he stole from the cult.
Yeah, I think that was kind of explanatory, just because it made
So-
sense. Yeah, because it was an unnatural fire.
So maybe we can talk to him, even if it's just about Omar and where he lives and
So
stuff
you
like
wanna
that.
Talk to who?
Faraz Najjar.
Yeah, the shopkeeper.
Very well. Let's pick his brain, and then if we don't get anything, I'm willing to admit defeat, and we leave Egypt.
That sounds great.
I agree.
Okay, so you guys are headed back to Faraz Najjar's shop.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You guys get there. Walk in. Looks the same as you left it. He looks up.
Faraz!
Ah, friend and his associates. What
Oh yeah, I forgot.
what can I help you with?
Any new interesting stock, my friend?
I haven't gotten anything in since you've been in, but you're free to look around, see if there's anything else that catches your eye.
Very well, very well. Alright, I'm gonna look around the shop again.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand guard at the door.
So, Mr. Faraz, do you know anything, do you have any more details about Omar? Our mutual?
Yeah, I don't really want to talk about that. I don't know him personally. I found out that he had the artifact that I told your friend about, and well, he didn't like that I took it. I don't really know too much more than what you probably already know.
Well, do you know at least where he lives?
Yes. I mean, I stole from the man. Of course I would know where he lives. Probably.
Hopefully, probably, maybe.
Hopefully, probably.
Did you steal from him by breaking into his shipments, or did you steal from him by breaking into his house?
This he had in his house. It was apparently fairly important.
How difficult was it?
How'd you do it?
Well, I hired some people to do it. The Carlyles were willing to pay me a lot of money for these artifacts.
Very
Apparently.
clever. And what happened to those people you hired?
Well, I lost contact with them. I haven't looked into it. I assume they were tracked down.
Where did you find these people to start with?
Well, when you live here for long enough, you know some people.
You would know some people that might be interested in a job opportunity similar, would they? Would you?
I know some people who might, but probably not. Word gets around about these kinds of jobs.
Could you at least tell us about what you've learned about his house? Are there any good entrances? Any good exits?
I mean, he owns a whole plantation, so that's pretty much all I knew about it. I gave them the address, and they were able to help me out. I gave them details on what it was I was looking for.
Alright, at this
exactly
point,
you were looking for.
It was the artifact that the Carlyles needed.
Any further description on that?
If you want me to spend the next minute or so looking it up, possibly. But I don't remember a description on it being in the book, honestly.
Right.
I'm trying not to send you guys down a side rabbit hole that you don't need to go down. I'm making my best attempt. while still giving you options as far as like this thing goes.
Alrighty.
Well, okay, out of character. Out of character. We're all trying to leave Egypt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But what if I came in, like right now in the middle of this conversation, offered to buy some random bullshit off of him, and asked him if he could think really hard and try to put us in touch with some potential robbers, and then we could send some robbers into Omar's plantation, not us, to look for that second half of that seal? Or is that too much and we're just trying to leave?
That seems like a bit much, especially if he traces back those people back to us.
Well, he already wants us dead, so like...
Yeah.
But if he traces it back to us, that gives more motive. That's also may initiate like something... I don't know, he might want to rush any process of harming us, give him our location, anything like that. I don't think it's a wise choice.
Alright, we're not gonna do it then.
It's your moment, so you can choose what you want. At least to roleplay.
Yeah.
Nah, let's get out of here.
That's a wise choice.
Okay. So you leaving the shop then? You guys are out of there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So you leave. What's the plan next?
We
I
gotta
guess to
figure out a way.
how to travel to Kenya.
Yeah.
Do you know any? How did you get there when you went on your hunt, Sir Godfrey?
By ship, of course. From England down the coast.
You can maybe see if there's a ship going from Cairo to Kenya.
Well, I'm sure you can find.
But
Kenya,
Kenya's quite
maybe.
dangerous, is it not? Didn't we watch those people get massacred there?
Cairo's been pretty dangerous. And Britain, now that I think about
Really
it.
not dangerous. Like, but also we know the world may end in a few months, so taking some risk might be worth it.
He's got a point.
But are we going to go overland or by ship?
Well, if we're in Egypt and we need to get to Kenya, I don't know why we would go by ship.
Let me Google a map, because I don't know where Kenya is.
Yeah,
It's close enough that you guys could travel over land, but traveling by ship is almost always faster in the 1920s.
Yeah, ship is faster, and also I'd assume it goes smoother as well, because you're dealing with water and heavy boats rather than like land and whatever land travel they have.
Oh yeah,
makes
you can
a
go
lot
down the
more
Red
sense.
Sea.
Oh.
Yeah, and then to the Gulf, and then the Arabian Sea, and then to Kenya.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we can take a boat.
Unless, of course, you want to go on a safari on the way there, Sir Godfrey.
I feel like our safari is Kenya and south, not north. I don't want to go on a safari through Sudan and South Sudan or whatever they were before that.
It was just British Sudan.
Much prefer safari. Kenya or south of.
Okay. So that's where you guys are gonna go next.
Yep.
You prepare.
I'm gonna go back to Great Britain.
Wait, why?
This is far too dangerous. We could have all died.
Well,
You're the
we have
only
unfinished
one
business.
who hasn't been hurt. You are really you're really
That is
concerned for
true.
your health.
You could
concerned for my health.
you could go to Kenya and then leave later. Because it's looking like we're gonna be in Kenya most of next session, if not all, depending on how quickly we get there now.
Alright, then I guess I'll go to Kenya.
Pierce,
You
just so
convinced
there's
me.
not a ton of people, I'm not going to be here next week, so
Oh, I see. Okay.
I think I said that earlier.
You
just
yes,
now.
yes, you did. I would just have to. I would have looked it up because I look up who's going to be missing. Okay, good to know. In session right now. So you guys get a boat set up. Some boat tickets.
Mm-hmm.
But you stay the night in Cairo.
Wait, if we stay the night in Cairo, can I go to a hospital?
Sure.
Can I get like mental something, anything
It
at all?
healing
You mean more
healing
like
a
mental institution, not
healing
like
a broken mind takes a bit longer than
All
one
right.
night. But you go to bed that night, wake up the next morning. Sam, you open the door to your hotel room to go meet up with the others, and you notice at your feet there are a set of little what are they made out of? Little statues of little pendants in the form of cats. They're little stone pendants that have they have a hole in one side that you could feed a string or rope through in order to hang around your neck, but all that's all that's in front of you is just the little pendants. It looks like there's just enough for all of you,
Wow, how convenient.
even the ones who weren't here.
Man, these look like really cool fashion items. I will definitely wear one and give the others to the other people.
I'm gonna roll appraisal on this.
I was just about to say.
Look at these cool pendants I found mysteriously in my hotel room.
Interesting. It's a cat.
It is. It's
And
kind
you
of
think
scary.
they're cool. Yeah. It's
What's
an
it-
interesting.
Pierce, what's a 10 and a 0? Is that a 100?
That's a 10. That's a 10.
That's a 10. Alright.
So is that a pass?
That's a hard.
All right. Doesn't seem to be worth much. But looking at it closely, there seems to be something special about it. You can't put your finger on it, but what's special is not that they're expensive. That's certainly not what is special about these.
Well, I guess I'll pocket it for now.
Okay. So you all head towards the docks. Or well, I guess you would have to get on a Cairo's in like the middle of Egypt.
Yeah.
So you'd have to get back on the train.
Don't let anyone grab your suitcase. Just a heads up.
So you guys get on a train to head out to the east coast of Egypt, the side that is, where the water borders Egypt and also Arabia. And you get on the train. It's quite a bit of a journey. It's not super long, but eventually you make it out to a city.
Wow.
Yeah, they definitely gave me the name of a city on the East Coast. I thought you guys were going to go overland, to be honest. I had a route planned out for that. I did not have a port city planned out. But there's a port city. It's quite a small town, basically, with just a port for exporting things south of the south of Said, south of the Suez area. And you find your ship. You guys are waiting on line to give people your tickets and get going. Everyone, give me a spot hidden roll.
All right.
Yeah, boy.
I got a normal success.
I
Normal
rolled another
success.
10. Why am I
failed.
doubling all my numbers today?
Those of you who passed, you take a look around, and you notice these two people on the other side of... They're like on the other side of this big open square where people are coming and going as like the ships come into port and come out. They're on the other side of this big square, and they're looking at you and they're whispering to each other, and then one of them walks away and the other one stands there, and he's pretending not to look at you.
Guys, there's someone watching us.
Because we're foreigners?
I don't know. It could be because we have some items on us that maybe they're potentially looking for. I think we should get out of here quick.
Don't act suspicious. And I proceed
not.
to act extremely suspicious.
It's gotta be Omar's people.
It is strange.
It might be.
We better get out of here.
Well,
How
where
far
do we
away is
go?
this ship?
This line is... You guys... There's a lot of people ahead of you in line.
I
their
shoved my
tickets.
way through the line to get onto the ship.
How far away are they?
Who has the stuff?
That's a good
I do.
question. Okay. You guys are watching Arthur shove his way to the front, and eventually somebody's like, "Hey, you have to wait. You have to wait." They bark something at you in Arabic first, and then they look at you and they go, "You have to wait."
Oh, Sir Godfrey, we need to wrap up the necklace and crown and put them somewhere in your mini suitcases. Make it less likely that they'll search through it.
Indeed, but where?
You're just gonna do that in line.
Yeah, in
Just put
line.
some clothes around it. I'll step to the side, a little bit out of view, but I feel like messing with your luggage isn't a big thing that's suspicious.
How far away are the people?
They're on. There's only one person now. He's watching you from like the probably 40, 50 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
I'm
decent
gonna-
distance, but not
I'm
too
going to
far.
position my body to block his line of sight.
Am I
As
too
much
far
as
away to do
possible.
a psychology check? To kind
What
of
are
get a
you-
read on his demeanor.
He's watching you. You don't need a psychologist. He's like trying to be subtle about it.
Okay.
I carefully
And I-
hide the stuff in Sir Godfrey's suitcase.
As you're doing this, as you guys have stepped off to the side,
Oh. I wanted to go walk up to him. But I'll let you continue, Pierce.
you notice a few people are... At first you just thought there were like more people in the line were like pushing up, and the line was getting like the people were closer together. But now you've noticed like there are people kind of surrounding you a little bit. And one of them speaks up and he goes, "I believe you have something of ours."
We're not giving it back.
"Is that so?" And
Wait, who are you, first of all?
he pulls out a gun.
It's about as what I
He
expected.
points at the two of you.
Does Arthur see this?
Yeah, probably. I mean, you're trying to push your way up to the front of the line, so maybe you won't notice immediately, but...
Can I still be, like, sort of stealthily trying to work my way over to the guy that was staring at us?
That dude has moved to be in this circle of... I don't really know why you wanted to go over and see him, but that dude moved to be in this circle of people.
It's just because he was weird and I didn't like him staring. I wanted to know what his deal was.
I wonder what his deal was. This guy with the gun, he's got it pointed at you. Now listen, you're gonna hand these to us. As you can see, we outnumber you. And you know what? If you don't, how does a meeting with Omar Al-Shakti sound?
Unpleasant.
A very bad idea.
Great. Then just hand
You
those
even have
over
what
to
you're
us.
looking. You don't know what you're talking about.
Sure thing.
They're messing with them right now. I can see
Nah.
about to put them in a suitcase. They're covered in clothes.
Those were my grandma's.
I know you're trying to get to roll fast talk, but they know.
Oh no, I wasn't trying to get to roll fast talk. I see this going one of two ways here. One of us is gonna get hurt, I would presume. Feel like you don't
Are you
really.
saying this out loud?
I mean,
Yes, she's
yeah,
saying
I
it
was.
loud.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
saying it out loud.
Yes, so hand us those items and then nobody has to get hurt.
I don't trust you. With
You don't
just
have to
like
trust
that.
me.
Yeah.
You have to hand me the items.
Alright, fuck it.
Do we even know what these items like pertain to?
We
Yes, we do.
It'll let them
Do we know?
come in.
Yeah.
They're kind
I'll
of
let them like
important.
resurrect some dead queen or something like that.
Yeah, the queen.
So then
who
we
kind of-
shouldn't give it to them.
No,
Yeah,
we should.
Absolutely not. But I'm trying to delay it a bit so Arthur can get back to us.
You want me
My
to
hands
back
are
you?
already on my daggers. They can't see that, of course. But, you know.
I see what's going on, and I shout, "Hey, but I've got the third piece over here."
There's like 10 guys. He like motions and like 4 of them run to you.
I sprint onto the
Arthur.
boat, like full speed, just barge my way through.
Okay. Are you trying to just bowl over people in your way, or are you trying to like dodge through the groups?
Preferably dodge through so that they bowl into them.
Okay, so go ahead and give me a dex check.
Oh no. Okay. Where's that? Oh no. Oh, here goes nothing. A
Oh,
50%
God.
chance.
Alright.
Let's go.
I fail.
I passed. So
Out
Well,
of,
shit.
out of curiosity, what so the alternative would probably be strength?
yeah, they grab
Um,
you, and they're pulling you back. There's 4 guys pulling you back.
Don't worry, my strength is worse than my dex.
I can add it up, but 4 guys end up being stronger than you can handle.
But do they not
If-
have to roll?
If one
well.
side has you beaten by more than 100, then you lose automatically. That's how they That's how they balance out the fact that like these monsters are supposed to be like unbeatable to us. Is that they give them more than humans can physically handle in stats.
Okay, but like I'm already like partially through that crowd. I already pushed my way like through. A good amount.
what I would say is that you're like on. I did roll for them to like dodge through the crowd with you, but what I would say is that, I mean, it was a line, right? And then you were trying to like dodge through the like people who are like ticketing people on the like thing onto the boat.
Yeah.
So, and you were unable to do that. They caught you.
Damn.
So they're dragging you back to like the group, and they throw you in the middle, and now there's you guys, and there's a bunch of dudes around you. One of them.
So we
is
seem
holding
to
a
be
gun.
at an impasse.
Well, I don't know how you Englishmen define impasse, but they teach us here that it means that, well, there is no passing, and one way that you could pass is by handing us those things. I don't want to hear any more words. I'm going to shoot one of you.
How much money for you to not shoot us and leave?
While he's talking to Sir Godfrey, I'm just gonna get the surprise.
Also, wait. Do the people all around us not notice this happening right now, like a mass mugging?
They are the people.
Some of them. The line that was behind you guys is like, those people are gone. They've like run away. If you're looking around at that now, the people who were a decent amount ahead of you, maybe they notice, maybe they don't. They're like looking straight ahead. They're not.
No policemen
They're trying
or
to get
anything.
We're in some rando town in Egypt, bro.
But we're in a port. I'm assuming we're in a port, which means it's a
count on
fairly
it.
major city.
There are also. Listen, the reason that I have no police showing up, I have no police showing up for a reason. The police are not reliable in Egypt. I just want to remind you of this. You did pay off soldiers from Egypt with like very little money to get into a pyramid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
this is
about my
bad.
offer.
Well, I was gonna try to
Listen.
stab him while you were distracting him.
Any amount of money. Which guy are you trying to stab? Just one closest to you, or the guy holding the gun?
Holding the gun.
More of them see you make that move, and you see like 2 more pull guns.
Pull out
Do you
my
want to
knives.
reconsider?
I may want to
Well,
reconsider
okay,
that.
no, I don't pull out my knives. I make sure that they're near my hands. But I'm not like knives. But they're within my grasp.
To be fair, they you heard them. They were told to just kill you. They don't seem to be doing that for some reason.
True.
Okay.
I mean, you weren't
New
there
strat.
for that, so you didn't hear that. But
New strat. I am very slowly gonna pull out the cat necklace thing out of my pocket. And now you cannot rob us because we are under the godly protection of
This is true.
Bast.
Just one
We all have it.
moment. and-
If you rob us, Bast will come for you.
we do not serve Bast.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, that's why she's gonna come for you and kill you.
Who do you serve?
You'll be fed to
Who
the
do you
cats,
think we serve?
Jesus.
not Bast.
What
The return of
question
the
is
Black
that?
Pharaoh is
I'm just-
by far much more important than any money or any harm that could come to us at the hands of this Bast. Now, if you
now
would
let me
please-
ask you something really quickly. How much has the Black Pharaoh actually given you?
How much is this guy gonna take just before he shoots someone?
No, I was about to say, now I'm done talking, and he points the gun. There's 5 of us here. He points the gun at Jack.
Oh no!
Hand it over, or I pull the trigger.
Wait, Jack of all people, the guy who hasn't said a single.
Oh,
I
trigger,
rolled
I
the
stab your
dice!
neck.
I'm gonna. I want to throw the thing
Can I
at him.
get
The
a roll
fucking
dodge?
cat necklace at him.
Okay, give me a throw roll, and if you miss, Jack is gonna get a shot in his
No!
direction.
No!
No.
Sorry, Jack. I have
Too
20
late.
in throw.
Hey, no, could I throw my
much
dagger
throw?
It's
at
too
his
late.
face?
No, it's too late, Emma.
Can I?
Emma,
Why can't
not-
I throw
no,
his
shut
knife
up.
at his face?
Because
Oh shit!
you
I
have to
rolled
let
a
other people
23.
act.
I still have luck.
He's gonna
Wait, what
spend
do you
his,
have in
the
throw?
little bit of luck that he
I
has.
spent 3 of my 8 luck to roll a 20 on my throw.
He's gonna try and dodge.
Oh,
no, he's not gonna make it.
I don't believe he made that.
Oh shit.
Nope, he
Yes.
did not make it.
Oh, does he drop his gun?
No, he doesn't drop his gun. He just like you hit him like right in the eye, and he like
Bass stands
he
with
like
me.
turns his gun to the side, and now everyone is pulling guns.
Taking it back and running.
Yeah, I'm running.
You're
Yeah.
running.
I'm
Yeah, taking
running.
it back and running.
Distraction.
To the ship.
My daggers are
You guys,
out.
so you throw this. Everyone starts pulling guns, and then you guys take off.
Yes.
Zigzag.
All right, time to. You guys want to give me some dex checks? See if you can get
Yeah.
some
I
distance
mean, I didn't
Yes.
run.
before the shots start coming.
That's a
Also-
bad
Yes.
idea, Merrick. That's a really bad idea.
I mean, Merrick, listen. Don't tell it. She can choose her own thing.
You're right.
I'm rolling a dex check. Let's see.
I rolled
I
a
guess I'll
normal.
run. I'll run.
I dropped the dice on the ground, but it would have been a pass. So let's see what I actually get. I swear, if I fail, I'm gonna be so pissed. Oh, okay. I got a hard. Okay, so that's fine.
I
got-
failed.
I got a hard success.
I
I
got a
got
hard
a normal
success.
success.
Sounds like Merrick's getting shot.
Dex. Yeah, I got a hard success.
Can I
Welcome to
dodge?
Egypt.
Not gunshots.
I can't.
Nope. You can.
No, you can't dodge
No,
gunshots.
no. You're gonna duck. You're gonna hear the gun go off and go. Whoa! Can't catch me.
Oh wait, can I do luck on Dex?
Yeah, you can.
Can I do luck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
you
much
can
luck
spend
are you gonna spend?
Or you
though?
go.
I'd only have to spend 5.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Only 5. Godfrey, how does this make you feel?
That's all I got left.
We're going to go
That's
through this psychoanalysis right now. How does it make you feel?
Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
I'm not getting shot, brother.
All right. So I'll say with probably the average level of success, you guys are able to make it around a corner before you hear any shots go off, but you do hear like a bunch of feet behind you.
What about a hard?
A hard, you're like at the front of the pack. If
Yeah,
you
I'm
roll
a hard as well. I rolled a hard.
So you won't be getting
We're
shot
out
at
of there.
first, basically.
Can I throw a dagger or a knife at someone?
As you're
With
running,
a gun.
Go.
Yeah.
as you're running.
Yeah.
Don't you like roll with
With a-
disadvantage?
Yeah, with a penalty die, sure. Or you can stop and throw and do it normally, and then you might get at least one gunshot in your direction.
Can you repeat that? You cut out.
Or you can stop and throw, and you may get
Uh-huh.
at least one gunshot in your direction, depending on the subsequent dex check.
Never mind. I'm gonna keep running.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna keep going.
So, you've now basically run up the side of the port to where more of the workers are. This place is like packed with workers. So everyone give me dex checks as you like make your way through this
Yeah.
crowd.
I really should have made dex one of the things that actually is a higher than
success.
Hard
experience.
success, brother.
We got a 9.
Oh shit! I failed. I'm
Hey,
not
me
gonna
too,
lose luck.
bro. What a
I rolled-
coincidence.
I
Well,
may
at
have
least we were the
rolled
ones who got.
You better not have rolled an
dream
extreme.
success.
Fuck you, Pierce.
Hey, why not? Hey, Pierce. Here's an idea. Maybe you should roll each character individually that's chasing
14
after.
out of 60. You want me to roll
Dude,
10
I did-
times? That would extend
Yes,
the game
please.
way,
Yes,
way
please.
Out
more.
of
No.
hard success.
No.
If you could roll
Yeah,
10 die.
If
and
I got a
14 out of
hard
60?
success,
Yeah.
Or
It would have to be under a 12.
Yeah,
oh,
I'd
you're
have to be
right.
at
That's right.
12.
It's a hard success.
That's-
So I,
I got
got
a
an
hard
extreme,
success.
so
I got normal.
You did a normal. Okay. Well,
So we had 2 with hard, 1 with
I'm gonna say the
normal,
two
with fail.
people who failed and the one normal. We'll leave it up to the dice.
Wait, but we had the hard success at the start.
I know.
Oh, but you got the extreme.
totally failed, though. Let's see who's getting shot at.
Who's getting chat?
Jack.
no.
I rolled.
Hey, bro, I helped you out the first time.
Let's see. I rolled a 3.
Fuck.
I take 3 damage.
Nope, I rolled a 3 to hit.
That means he.
Oh, great.
Is that a crit?
That's an
Yes.
extreme.
I
Which
rolled
is-
8 damage.
And I am unconscious.
Fuck.
No.
Wait, is that
My
and that's a
my
major
max-
that's a major wound too, right?
I've had the major wound.
Oh.
It didn't heal.
Oh, you're right. Oh, I'm sorry. Only Emma's healed.
Oh,
So he is currently dying, and he's kind of at the back of the pack. So you guys would have to go back and, like,
I don't.
one of you would probably at least hear him go down. If anyone
like,
wants
very
to
low medicine.
try
I'll turn
and grab
around.
him,
I'll turn around. I'll grab
miss
him.
you, buddy.
When I turn around, I stop. I want to throw one of my knives at the closest person that shot him.
okay,
Can I do that?
go ahead.
So wait, do I do a brawl and then a
That's
throw?
no,
or
just a throw.
Okay. Oh, let's go, brother. Success.
All right, I failed my dodge. Go ahead and roll damage.
Let's go. Okay.
How many people could this is not gonna go
3.
well.
10 people.
I rolled 3.
You hit him in the shoulder.
Yeah.
And you he stumbles backward. That guy is not going to shoot at you when you go try and pick up Jack.
He's not.
That guy.
No.
Yep, the one that you just hit. It won't shoot at
Great.
you.
Great. I load up my other hand with the knife, and then I pick up Jack, and I'm going.
Okay, let me... Alright, well that guy... Okay,
Oh no.
Okay, so you're gonna get 2 shots at you.
Uh-huh.
That one's a fail.
Nice.
That one's a success.
Okay.
Not nice.
And I can't, like, dodge or any of that?
Nope.
Yep, that is going to be 7 damage. What's your maximum hit points?
What do you, like, 12?
Okay, so
Damn, you gotta roll to
that's
stay
a major
conscious.
wound. You're gonna have to roll a constitution check to see if you stay conscious.
Okay.
But you can still.
Success.
I'll let you pick up success. I'll let you pick
Yeah.
up Jack. So you're now running away. Give me a dex check to see if you can get some distance.
Okay.
Please.
Let's go. Hard success.
Okay. So you're able to kind of get away. You round the corner. You see your friends running away. Merrick, even if Merrick doesn't make it out of this, she pretty much guaranteed that you guys will. If you guys keep
Freaking
running.
welcome, bro.
Are we running towards the ship or away
Yeah,
from it?
where are you guys trying to go?
I want to circle
Away
back.
from them.
If Merrick made it so that they put enough distance, I want to make a loop and try to circle back to what's left of the luggage.
Yeah, my
Well, I
gun's
got
in
the
there.
important stuff, so we can just jump on the ship and leave if we
I
can.
was gonna say, I'm assuming my gun and stuff is in the luggage.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah.
probably run around, grab the gun, and maybe hop onto the ship without them seeing us.
Godfrey's guns are probably also with his luggage.
Yeah.
Circle back
Definitely.
and go on.
Yeah, circle
That's the
back, grab the
plan.
luggage, hop
Yeah.
on the ship.
I still have like 10 knives hidden on me. You guys can borrow one.
No thanks. I'm not bringing a knife to a gunfight here.
All right, so Merrick, I'll say that you're going to be able to follow them with Jack on your shoulder, but I'm going to need a hard dex check.
For me?
Yeah, now you're injured and carrying one
Person.
Jack Douglas.
It was just a normal success.
You could spend luck to try to avoid.
You could.
That would be like 20 luck.
I will.
no.
I will say, one or two of them are still going to get to take a shot at you.
Like, regardless.
With one of them. Yeah,
So then it doesn't really matter.
yeah, because I rolled pretty well. So, shots coming.
Great.
That one hits.
Oh shit.
That one misses. Let's see how this goes.
No, there's a third?
Nope,
No,
this
he's
is
rolling
damage
damage.
for the.
Oh.
How is 4 damage sound?
How
many
does
hit-
it sound?
Yeah, how many hit points are you on?
I think she has 1 hit point.
No, I'm at 7 right now.
Oh.
No, I hit
Oh,
you
wait,
for
wait, no.
7.
You hit
Yeah.
me for 7. I had 12, so I have 5.
And then I now just hit you for 4.
Yeah, so
So
one
Gabriel
now I
was
have
right.
1.
Yeah.
Why did I have to save you?
I don't know why you did that. Good person alert.
So Jack is currently dying because he already has a major
I'm
wound.
getting close.
So
Can I just drop him?
After all that work, you
I'm
just want to drop
partially
him.
dying.
so
I'm not
so
gonna drop him. I won't.
You're not dying yet.
Jack, you're currently dying. Give me a Constitution check to see if you die.
if he dies. Well, if he dies, like
Success. Normal.
He's out. He's still alive. You wouldn't know if he died though. Because you're carrying a limp body right now.
yeah,
Yeah, no, but you wouldn't drop him because you wouldn't know that he was dying.
yeah.
You would know that he was dead. I mean, rather. All right, so give me one more dex check. No matter what, you're gonna make it base as they're picking up the luggage. You're running up with Jack. This is just to see if they get any more shots on you.
Yeah, if they do,
Spend
I
whatever
bet.
luck.
Wait,
Wait,
does
I need to
Jack
roll
wait,
dex?
does Jack not count
No,
like as a
Jack-
shield?
No,
Hard-
On
do you
hard
want him
success.
to die? She
Hard
rolled a hard
success.
success. Okay, let's
Yes.
see. Let's see how they do. One of them failed. One of them got a normal.
Mhm.
One of them rolled an 8.
Damn. Fuck.
That
Why?
is an
Still miss.
extreme.
He could still miss.
Yep. So let's see this shot. He rolled a 70. So
70?
yeah. So you hear the shot go off behind you. You are carrying Jack. Now you guys are you've grabbed as much luggage as you can, including the guns.
Fuck the luggage. I grabbed the gun and my cat thing that I threw at the guy. And then I'm running. Fuck the luggage.
The protection of Bast. Everybody give me dex checks.
again?
Last time.
Like
Yep.
even
Do I?
me?
Last
We're like
time,
already on
you
the boat.
You guys are not on the boat. You're having to get through the people, not Jack.
I thought the
Jack,
people
you're
already
limp.
went on the boat.
You're having to get
Extreme
through
success.
quickly. Get through the like workers.
All right, I got a hard success.
You're running from where you were in line, which is you weren't even in line. You weren't even close, next to the boat yet, to where you can get on.
Okay, well I got a hard success, so it's
Okay.
fine.
Extreme success.
Normal.
I'm gonna spend 2 luck to get a hard success.
Well,
What'd you get, Godfrey?
Would you roll, Godfrey?
I failed.
Oh no.
I have good news for you, Godfrey. Only one of them is going to get to shoot you. That
Please
is
tell
a
me he
hit.
misses. Oh shit.
You got it.
5 damage.
That's actually not bad, right? I think you stay conscious.
Well, it depends on what his hit points are. But he probably has more than 10. Probably.
Don't
Oh,
say
it's
that
hurt
too
now.
soon, boss.
Look at me
No,
now.
what's
At
your
9.
what's your max? I mean,
Oh, 11.
yeah. So
Yeah.
that's not half.
Oh, it's based on max, not your current. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Fuck. That
Yeah.
hurt.
The unconscious thing and the major wound is based off of your max. All right. So you guys
based
make it on the ship. And are you guys just diving for cover, basically?
I'm
Fucking
pulling,
shot.
I'm pulling out my gun and
Yes.
just firing cover, essentially.
I have
I'm
a
just telling
partially
the captain
dying
to
person
go.
on my
Get out.
shoulder, and I'm like wounded.
Yeah. Can we like kick down the gangplank or the
Yeah,
gangway or
the,
something?
Yeah.
The captain is already going. I'll say, like the shots started firing. The captain was preparing to go. Like they were about to pull everything up. Nothing's pulled up. The captain is just like going because shots are being fired at his boat. And they're continuing to shoot.
I swear, if
Somebody
one of
want
them
to roll
hits
me a
us,
luck check?
You
Oh,
bastard.
wait, who?
Not everyone. Somebody.
Oh, I'll do it.
This
Okay,
isn't.
yeah, not
this isn't in
Yeah.
case a stray shot hits
Is this something
you.
where you need like just a normal success, hard success? Like, what are you looking for?
Just tell me
like-
what you rolled.
I rolled a 31 out of 50.
Okay, so that's
So
a normal.
normal.
Okay.
Normal success.
Yeah. So stray shots do hit the boat, but everything seems to be okay. And the boat keeps going, like driving. Eventually, the shots stop, and now you're just on the ocean.
Can I do first aid on myself?
Shot.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
Gavin's dying.
He can
Oh, yeah.
How am I
play.
supposed to help him if I'm basically crawling?
Okay, well, someone has to have better medicine than me. 'Cause I don't.
Sam is rolling medicine for.
I'll do
Okay.
medicine for everyone because medicine's better than first aid.
Thanks.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I
'cause-
succeeded with Gavin.
Okay.
I
Jack,
succeeded
you
with
get a D3 back. Godfrey, you get a D3 back.
Merrick. Let's see if I succeed with you.
With
He
Merrick?
fumbles and you fall unconscious.
Should I spend a luck to succeed?
Yes!
Nah.
Okay, I'll spend one luck to succeed.
I
It's just
really,
one
Jack,
luck.
I really thought that was it for you. I
Yeah.
gave people the chance to go back for you, and there wasn't any takers immediately.
Oh
I
my
was
god. I
like-
was sure Jack was done, dude.
I was
Okay.
feeling generous. I also wanted to throw a knife.
Fuck the dice. Just fuck the
Yeah.
dice. That's all I have to say.
Oh, wait, do I get a D3 back?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you get a D3 back of hit points.
Hey,
By the
do I
way,
get a
guys,
D3 back?
you made it. You made it out of Egypt. However,
Holy.
However, that's not a good thing.
the captain of the ship approaches all of you as you're patching yourselves up. And you're going to have to deal with him next session.
I'd like to see him try. We're heavily armed now.
We're also nearly dead.
We also have the
I have yet to
pendant.
be hit in all of Egypt so far.
I can't
Yeah.
believe. Listen, Jack was twice because in both situations, Arthur was also on deck to get hit, and I was like, this guy's like he's mad. He's just gonna shoot. He's gonna pick someone and just shoot them. I feel like this is fair to go with the dice, and I rolled a 2 twice on two different sets of dice. Oh my god. That was Jack's day to die, and he made it out. Anyhow,
Merrick really said, I'm gonna go back for Jack.
I hope you all
Yeah.
enjoyed listening or watching. Please subscribe, give us a follow, or rate us if you enjoyed, or give us a like, whatever it is on whatever you watched on. Please join us, twitch.tv/notjustanyRPG, Friday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern if you're interested in watching us play live. Follow us on Twitter at NotJustAnyPod. I believe that's going to be inactive for a little bit, just due to our
social media manager.
Yeah, our social media manager basically is Princeton, and he's on vacation, so that might be a little bit inactive. But when he's back, that's where you'll be able to find all the information about our streams, our podcasts, everything. And yeah, thank you all for listening. See y'all next week.